What's going on, everyone? James Klug here today. We are in Dallas, Texas at a No Kings protest. John Doyle is here joining us today. John, are you ready to get going?
I'm extremely ready to get going.
Let's go talk to some people. All right, this way. Chat, how we doing? That's fresh. Thanks for being in the chat. All right, let's see. Live. Good to go. Let's see. How we doing, everyone? All right, dude. Let's get some conversations going. Should we wait? We'll cross and then we'll go talk to some people.
Mexican flag.
Oh, hell yeah. A little bit cold. Everything's cold for a California boy, huh? Everything. I was telling them, I was like, oh, you guys, it's gonna be 60, so make sure to bring a jacket. Should we talk to him?
Presidential candidate?
What are you running for?
President.
Tell us about your platform a little bit.
My platform, the first two on it, thanks for the question.
Yes.
My platform is we got to understand systemic racism and we got to change Citizens United back. Those are my best two, okay?
Right.
But I'm running as the democracy equality coach, president. I was a stud coach in Irving, Texas for 35 years, and I was the stud athlete in Friday Night Lights, Odessa, Texas. I played college basketball, and I divorced the two most gorgeous girls in Texas. And
he's
everybody knows I got custody of my daughter, and she's a COO in Nashville, and she was also MVP in Irving, Texas. Cadet captain, and she walked the Appalachian Trail. Okay, that's about all I can do.
I think you sold the American people. Doyle, your thoughts?
We're hearing nothing but pros here in terms of why you should be president. I mean, ending systemic racism, divorcing beautiful women. These are the boxes that I look for as a voter.
When I say I divorced them, my first wife and I, we needed to get divorced, and both of us agreed.
Sure.
And everybody knew I should get my daughter, okay? At 11 years old. Hey, the best part, young lady, is they paid for my home because I won both divorces.
Wait, I don't think this lights. Sir, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
That one guy said we need Hillary Clinton back. The one guy who walked by, the black guy, he was like, we need Hillary Clinton.
Wow, how could you not have Hillary Clinton?
Right.
All right, so, oh wow. Well, I guess over here it's actually pretty decent size.
You value so much to God.
All right, no kings.
You matter so much to me. You know that? Come back home. Come back home, my friend.
A little Palestine.
We got no kings. Decent turnout. We're gonna check it out.
They're looking pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. They're looking pretty old. We've got the community LARPers over there, and they're,
Let's show them the community LARPers really quick.
Yes.
Oh, classic. A car blocks them right away.
Jesus Christ, he's coming back soon. Or you're gonna die. You're either gonna die soon.
All right.
Or you're back to it. It's one or the other.
How's the protest going?
Not enough anti-Trump. Not nearly enough anti-Trump.
What do you want to see mainly?
Anti-Trump.
That makes sense. Why is there not enough?
Everyone has gotten in on the feast. Everyone else has gotten in on the feast. They're losing the thrust. They're losing the thrust. The thrust should be to elect Democrats in the House and the Senate and to elect a Democratic president. You should not lose that focus. This has lost the focus.
Yeah, so what? You think they're just talking about X, Y, Z, too many random things and not remaining focused is what you're kind of saying, or what do you mean?
They're not random, but they're peripheral.
Yeah.
They're peripheral. You have to maintain the focus.
Yeah, so you're leaving early. Are you leaving early because you just don't think it's effective, or why is that?
I'm just tired of hearing everything except anti-Trump.
Yeah, they when it comes down to that, do you think that's the winning thing, like anti-Trump? That's all it should be, is just anti-Trump.
Everything that created Trump is what needs to be dealt with. These other issues are very important, but they're peripheral. We need to get the job done, and the other issues will get taken care of.
It's funny enough, this guy actually voted for Trump, so we're doing a video with him. I'm kind of using him as an experiment, maybe like an experimental monkey, perhaps. And so I'm just curious, your thoughts. He voted for Trump. I think he's still a supporter for sure. What are your thoughts about that?
I've been opposed to Trump ever since I came of age in the 80s in New York City. I saw him up close and personally.
How orange was he?
What do you mean, how orange was he?
Like,
I don't understand.
His spray tan?
Well, he's always been phony. He's always been striving to be someone he's not. He always has had a chip on his shoulder. He's very defensive, and it carries over into his politics. He's really not a political creature. He's a creature who's needy and sees the world in how it can benefit him. So,
Doyle, what do you think about that? I mean, this is a Trump voter right here. What do you think about that, Doyle?
I don't know if I would say that that's very accurate. I too may become sort of defensive over time if I'm surviving, political witch hunts and assassination attempts and different things of that nature. I think that, oh, you don't think the assassination attempt was real?
No.
Do you think it was staged?
I think they were real, but I think he benefited handsomely
from dodging the bullet. I agree that he did benefit from that handsomely as opposed to not having dodged the bullet. But why do you think, in terms of his political machine, what is the biggest thing that he represents that you would take issue with?
He represents bigotry. He represents white people on top. He represents all the benefits that white men have been given since the 18th century.
Do you think that's what the Republican Party does too, generally speaking?
The Republican Party rolls over.
Yeah.
The Republican Party, it's almost an insult to refer to them as a political party any longer.
Why do you think it is that if the Republican Party's represented that for so long, Donald Trump has actually gotten the largest number of minority support of any Republican candidate ever, despite being, like you're saying, the figurehead for only white guys? How is he hypnotizing these minorities into voting against their best interest?
He's also working against the best interests of probably half of the white people who support him. It's economics. I don't understand the self-loathing may be too strong, but it's not understanding what your own best interests are to your detriment.
Sure.
A great bulk of the people who vote for Trump don't understand what's in their best interest, what's in their children's, what's in their grandchildren's best interest. And maybe they like to think that, well, if I win the lottery and I'm a billionaire, then I want the world to work okay for me then. Well,
why is that? I mean, why do you see it that way when it comes to the previous election, between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump? Trump won the majority of people earning under $100,000. Why is the Republican Party appealing to the working class more than the Democrat Party right now, in your view?
They're not appealing to the working class. They're appealing to the marginal voters who will help Trump get over the hump. They were appealing to the uneducated voter. They were appealing to the voter who never votes. Whatever his magic, he worked his magic to motivate people who are functionally uneducated, people who never vote. He got them to get off their couches and go to vote. And that's where the margin was. And whatever he did, he was brilliant at it. But since the day after the election, he doesn't owe them anything. They are getting screwed as badly as they ever have. He conned them into getting up to vote.
What do you think about that? Do you think that's where the Republican Party's at? Just, going after the uneducated voter?
Party. I'm
Do you think?
saying Trump. I'm not saying Republican Party.
Sorry, I'll correct that.
I'm saying Trump.
Right. So Trump went after the uneducated voter.
Yes.
He
went after the voter that nobody goes after because they assume they won't vote.
What do you think about that, Doyle?
I don't know. I mean, he flipped a lot of voters who used to be Obama voters, like these working class, blue collar,
Not
white types.
a lot,
9
no.
million in 2016, and I think a lot of those people are seeing a secure border. They're seeing deportations. They're seeing American energy dominance. These are all things that make the American quality of life better. And what you're describing in terms of channeling kind of an uneducated, resentful class of people seems to be far more like what's going on with the Democrats. When Trump talks about his policies, he talks about immigration, crime. When I listen to Democrats, they talk about kings and democracy and fascism. This is all language to alienate emotional impulses in people. Like, look at that guy's sign. We need to crush fascism. There's no fascism. If there was fascism, that guy would be arrested. So what you're describing in terms of channeling very baseline, primitive impulses in people seems to be what the left is doing, actually. And Republicans are actually focused on governing. And I, as a 3-time Trump voter, hopefully 4-time Trump voter, am feeling quite optimistic about things.
You want him to, despite the Constitution, you want him to run again?
It's words on paper. It's a living document, right? We can amend it.
Words on paper, the
Yes.
Constitution.
Yes,
Words on
that's what I
paper.
learned in my liberal education. It can always be amended to fit the needs of the present American population, and I look forward to that happening.
Well, you've never worked on amending the Constitution.
That's
then.
true, I have not.
Yeah, well, I have.
Sir, really quick, I heard you kind of, you were laughing under your breath about closing down the border. Why is that? Do you think it's not closed down right now?
No, the border is forcibly shut down, and what do
Is that a
I
bad
see?
thing? Do you think? Where you stand on that?
Farmers and ranchers in my family. We can't bring the crops in. We can't wrangle the cattle. We're paying the price.
Do they need to be? You need illegal immigrants for that?
Yes. No,
Why not just immigrants on visas and legally in the United States? Like worst case scenario, right there is what I'm describing.
We'd be happy with that. We'd
Okay.
be happy with that.
What about like the millions of others that are in construction and all sorts of fields?
Well, look at the state those fields are in right now. They're not surviving.
Why do they need to come illegally? I guess is my question.
Why do they need to come illegally? Because it's too difficult. The laws are stacked against their coming legally.
There's all sorts of work visas that for the United States,
Not
hundreds of
for
thousands.
menial workers, there aren't. Not for farm workers, not for ranch workers.
Would you more support that instead of like an open border? You'd more support like, okay, hey, if an industry is struggling, bring in legal, so we know who's there. What do you think?
I support an open border. I think yes.
Oh, no.
I think if people want to live here and work here, it boils down to economics. If they can come here and earn a living, give them a shot.
Quick question for you when it comes to that. Every single person that enters the country without permission right now, they're paying cartels in between points of entry. They're paying cartels. Cartels made record profits under the Biden administration.
I have no idea.
Do you think that's a bad thing? Do you want them to be making billions, tens of billions of dollars on human smuggling?
Wait a minute. I'm an economist.
Thank
You
you for
can't
your
collect data from cartels. So anyone that quotes cartel data, they don't know what they're talking about. There is no data.
Is it true or false that people pay to be smuggled across the border?
Sometimes desperate people pay, yes.
So every single person that's paying a coyote to come across the border, which is the majority of people coming in between points of entry,
I
they pay anyway.
disagree with that.
What do you disagree with?
I don't see the evidence.
It's
There's
all
no evidence.
available data shows that that's the case.
No.
Why do you say no?
I'm on the Bureau of Labor Statistics 25 times a week. There is never any data there that supports anything you're saying. It's just not there. The Bureau of Labor Statistics.
So you're saying that people that are not paying cartels to come across the border?
No, there are desperate people who pay cartels to help them the last mile.
Well, no. Cartels control the area, so you don't get through without paying a coyote.
No, that's incorrect.
In fact, the overwhelming majority of
that's
people that come across the border without
That's
permission,
incorrect.
enrich cartels.
That's incorrect.
Yeah.
We've got third and fourth generation people working on our ranch.
You want to look it up?
What?
Should we fact check it right now?
No,
You don't want to?
I don't want to do that. What I want to do is go home and
No, I understand.
get warm.
What about record-breaking child trafficking down at the southern border of the last under the previous administration?
No.
Over 400,000 unaccompanied minors. You can call it child smuggling if you want.
No, child smuggling is bad, and what Epstein did was bad. And I see Epstein getting shucked to the side.
Epstein was helping cartels smuggle
Epstein
400,000
does
children in 4 years?
child smuggling.
Right. Both bad, right?
Yes.
Totally. And we could agree that we want both to stop, or no?
No, child smuggling is bad.
So at the southern border, you're happy with that not being a crisis right now, then, under the current administration?
Wait.
Is that right?
The crisis is continuing. The crisis is continuing. It is not
According to
abated.
what data? Or what source?
There are hundreds of miles of our border with Latin America that are wide open. I'm talking about what happens on those parts of the border.
Yeah.
Great news. Trump is actually constructing 3 miles of border wall a day to fill those areas to stop the child trafficking crisis that you're alluding to. So you may rest easy.
And we're going to have 15 or 20 species of animals that go extinct because their migratory patterns are being destroyed.
I'm willing to pay that cost to stop child trafficking.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. There are other ways to stop child trafficking. And I think child trafficking is a side issue. It's a hot issue, but in the scheme of things, it's a diversion.
Right.
It's diversion from the big issues.
Like Donald Trump being a king.
What?
Like Donald Trump being a king.
No.
Oh, no king. Yeah, that's true. That is the title of the protest.
Well, sir, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate the important conversation, and I think it was eye-opening to a lot of people as well. So we appreciate you.
Tell me who you're working with.
I'm James Klug. I'll give you a fist bump. We don't need to do handshake because I know germs. But James Klug, pleasure to meet you.
No, but who are you working for?
I work for myself, sir.
Okay, where
On
where is
YouTube.
your stuff published?
YouTube?
Klug?
Yes,
How
sir.
do you spell that?
Klug, that's me. We appreciate your time. We're going to move on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Stay
sir.
warm.
Have a good one, okay?
That was illuminating. That was a lot of fun. So we learned that...
Let me, I got to pull up the chat on that one. Chad, I got to hear your thoughts.
So the gentleman was going home early because he was essentially demoralized that the protest was not staying focused on the big issue, which was defined as we don't like Donald Trump. Other, he said, peripheral issues such as child trafficking occurring at the southern border are merely distractions from the big issue, which is that Donald Trump is not only president, but actually is a king. We have also learned that Donald Trump's efforts to end human trafficking, particularly child trafficking at the southern border, are not only not happening, but again, ultimately not important. We would rather have no Trump and child trafficking than Trump and no child trafficking.
We got a super chat, $5 super chat. I would like you to read it out, Doyle. We'll get back into another conversation here in a sec.
For $5, Emperor Trump 2028. American flag emoji, fire emoji, and crying laughing emoji. I give my complete and total endorsement.
Thanks, guys. Hey,
this looks like it's going to be fun.
We're going to be reading super chats today, so make sure to shoot it over. Huh? What's up? Yeah, am I going to get bullied? Oh, classic. Now I'm going to get
what's going on, dude?
God. Oh, God. Enrique, good to see you, Patriot. How you doing, guys? Hey, you guys.
Oh, yeah, man.
How's everyone doing?
How you doing?
All right, well, now we're in trouble.
We just got
Hey,
here.
Doyle, you guys, we're not going to be able to get any interviews if you guys are around us. Hey, wait, really quick, say hi to the video.
What up? How's it going, guys? What's this for?
YouTube.com.
For YouTube.com.
Oh, it's Primetime 99, the Pimp on a Blimp here at the Dallas ICE protest, about to go insane for the Ukraine, so you don't want to miss it.
We're about to Leroy Jenkins in here.
I think we are with the Leroy Jenkins this bitch. So wish us luck.
Thanks, guys. Be safe today, okay?
Alex.
Be safe today.
Alex, Enrique, wait. Got it.
Good stuff. We'll
Dude,
see you
he's
guys
blending
later.
in.
I know. They all walked over. I was like, uh-oh. All right. Should we keep going?
Yeah. Oh, this person looks interesting. They have tear gas masks on.
Good stuff. Oh, hold on. Before we jump in, one more super chat. That's Fresh 26. Trust me, for $5 super chat, greatly appreciate it. Trust me, bro, doesn't seem like a good source. Yeah, he went with the trust me bro source. I was gonna give, dude, he could pick the AI of his choosing to fact check that, and he did not want to do that. But that was a bold one, saying no, they're not paying cartels to come to the United States.
Yeah.
It's actually the majority of people that are coming between points of entry are paying to get it. You don't get across the southern border without paying the cartel. Bottom line. You're not, unless you're like sneaking across, which they frown upon. It just so happens that it is a multi-billion-dollar industry, human smuggling. You're not gonna be shiesty and like say cartel. No, I'm not gonna pay you today. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, also the economic data is like not even true. I mean, the guy claimed to be an economist, but if you look at like George Borjas, for example, who's considered to be the leading immigration economist, even he says that like 98% of the GDP benefits they supposedly provide to the country are just exchanges of dollars going to themselves. So at best, you could make a case for like maybe it's 2% more beneficial for the GDP. Then when you factor in the stuff like draining on the welfare system, the social costs, how they vote for Democrats who are going to destroy the economy anyway, it's just simply the math is not working. I'm not a fan. So that's the thing, GDP is literally just a measure of how many dollars are being exchanged. So yeah, if you have more people, more dollars are going to be exchanged. Look at your grandparents' standard of living versus our standard of living. That's the metric I like to use. We're working a lot harder to obtain a lifestyle that's a lot less beneficial to us, and these people are coming in and just taking advantage of us. So yeah.
It just so turns out like every single issue that you can talk about, whether it be the housing crisis, overcrowded classrooms, whatever it may be. We talk about all of these children coming over the southern border. Dude, you import 400,000 children in a span of 4 years.
Yeah.
That is how many school districts? Like entire school districts that you have to create. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
It's every single crisis.
Yeah.
It overloads every single system, and then for some reason the under the table pay is like funding all of this stuff. It's like I don't really think that's actually how it works. But it's a good conversation to have with them.
Los Angeles public schools actually used to be some of the best in the country, and now they are daycare centers for people who don't even speak English.
Dude, LA, I think per pupil right now is right around $23,000 per year.
That's unbelievable.
Per pupil.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, let's keep going. We're not even like in the protest yet.
There's a decent turnout.
Oh, it's a great turnout.
Yeah.
For Dallas, I think. No, I don't. I think this might be low for them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. Let's keep going. Immigrants are welcome here. All right, let's keep going.
A little bit of last-minute sign procuring. Never hurt anybody, but you'd expect there to be a little bit more preparation for overthrowing a fascist dictatorship.
Right. I've not adjusted my my watch to this time zone. We're 2 hours ahead over here, you guys. Maybe that's why. I feel like I was robbed of my sleep. All right, let's grab
some. Is that Stephen Monticelli? No, maybe not.
I don't know how the audio is. Chat, let us know if it's fine, or if we should move further away. Let me know.
Extremely serious behavior. The inflatable chicken costume.
Where is it? Oh, that's a good one. That's a popular one.
When people were resisting Adolf Hitler, they very commonly actually would dress up like chickens and attend demonstrations.
There's precedent for that, huh?
Yeah, they took it very seriously back then, as they do now.
Right. Hey, you guys, we got a 2-hour super chat from Super Sailor Man. Huge shout out to you, thank you so much. Save the big booty Latinas.
Alex is on it. Rest easy.
On it. He's here, so you're in luck. Sorry. Okay. What do we got? Should we just walk through?
It's always like a little Comic Con. You know, everybody does their own little cosplay. Everyone's got their own thing going on.
Right. Kind of interesting, huh? How we doing? Alrighty.
That person misspelled complacency. That's hilarious.
Come on. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can we get the camera on this? Good stuff. What was that?
Nothing.
Yes. All right. Let's go, John. Hey guys, we're working on video. Ask people about their sign. Can you tell us about your sign?
Yeah, so really there's a lot of people who don't really know what's going on. If they do know what's going on, they don't really say anything about it. So silence, not talking about it and not spreading word about what's happening is really leaving people in the dark, and it's just allowing things like this to continue happening. It's really important to let the knowledge spread and have more people know what's going on so that we can all come together and get strong in order to fight against this disgusting dictatorship that we have going on right now.
What are your thoughts about that? I mean, that's a very common thing that we're hearing, dictatorship. Why do you think that the Trump administration is a dictatorship in your view?
Well, one thing, there's many things, but one thing right now, he has started striking Iran without even Congress announcing war. So that's him doing it on his own and just not listening to any part of the Constitution. It's really just a lot of things that are going on. He just doesn't.
Congress wasn't addressed on that?
Yeah.
For Iran?
Well, I don't think war has really been announced, has it?
From Congress?
Yeah, from Congress.
I guess the question would be when was the last time Congress authorized, did they authorize Syria?
1942, I think.
1942?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit. It's been a minute.
It's just that he doesn't really follow the rules, and he doesn't care what happens. He just brings everything down with him.
Thank you so much for your time. Doyle, any questions? Or are you good?
Yeah. What else is happening? I mean, what is it that we could inform people about that is going on that they otherwise are not paying attention to?
Well, of course, the Epstein files. So many people try to turn a blind eye to that because, well, especially Trump supporters try to turn a blind eye to that, or they just don't care because, oh, he's our savior. Of course, he can't do that. Why would he do that? Or I don't care if he did that. Why would he, it's just stuff like that. But he doesn't.
What do you think the smoking gun is in the Epstein files, in your view?
Well, obviously the rape and torture of little girls, of them having to go through giving birth and their children being eaten in front of them and raped in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just disgusting that he hasn't been held accountable for this.
Do you think next time Democrats are in power, do you think they're gonna actually get that or no? Why didn't they do that under Biden?
Well, because they're part of his system as well. Everything has connections.
You're protesting kind of everybody, huh?
Yes, absolutely. I believe that Democrats also have their own problems that could be definitely focused on. There's problems on both sides, but I mainly think that the whole system needs to be fixed.
Last question for me. I don't know if you had anything. Are you going to be voting in 2026 and 2028, even though it's authoritarian and everyone's on the same side?
Yes, I mean, of course, there's always going to be the try to vote for the lesser evil and try to just get by with what you can. But of course, you have to still keep your voice out there and still voice when you aren't happy with what the person you voted for has done. You can't just put your full trust in them through voting. You have to also fight for what you believe in.
Thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
I was going to ask you, who would your ideal candidate be in 2028 if you had to draft somebody?
I would probably say Kamala Harris as well.
Okay.
I feel like I watched a bit of her DMC speech, and I feel like that really, it just made me feel moved.
Sure.
And it brought me hope. I'm only 18. I turned 18 in November, so having a speech like that where I could have hope for the future, it felt really important for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
How you doing? I'm James. We're doing some conversations with people. I saw you. We're walking over here. How's it going today? Tell us about your sign. What brings you out here?
Yeah, just protesting against the Trump administration and the.
That's right. That's right. We got no kings. We got
both blue.
Very good. Anything on the other side?
No, the same thing.
You know, she was saying that both sides are on the same side of the aisle when it comes to both being authoritarian, both protecting Epstein. Where do you stand on that when it comes to Democrats and Republicans?
I agree that the Democratic ineptitude has led us to this point. They definitely need to be more aggressive, but at the same time, the way our current system works, we need to just pick a side and better the one that's a little nicer than the other one. At least the Democrats try, but at the same time...
What are they trying with, do you see, in your view?
With what?
I'm so curious, what do you see them trying with? Like, what are they trying to do?
Yeah, that's the point. They're not really. They did recently resist on DHS funding. They did pass that through the Senate. But yes, I think this is the whole purpose of this demonstration: is to tell our politicians to be more aggressive in workers' rights, peace in the Middle East, and education for all, and rights, protecting our rights.
Thanks, man. Have a great one, okay? Be safe today. Thank you for your time.
I like that question about, in your mind went the same place with who she's actually supporting in 2028, because Chad still hears us, right, when we're...
I thought that was really interesting. I thought that was really interesting when it comes down to, what was she saying, by the way?
She's asking who we were with.
Yeah, that's fine.
A lot of times they'll do this thing,
good question,
which the audience can sometimes misinterpret because they're very well-intentioned people, where you'll see like a lib say something like, well, I don't like both sides, and Americans will hear that and think it means that they're moderate.
Yeah.
But literally what that means is they don't like anything to do with what the Republicans are offering, and insofar as they have a problem with the Democrats, it's only because they're not governing as viciously as they would like. So at the end of the day, you know, she might have a problem with Democrats, but she's still a lib, she still wants Kamala Harris, and she would not have a problem with Democrats if they were better at like putting us in jail.
Yeah, a lot of it is you want the language to be soft on your delivery, to be like, hey, I'm not bad, I'm not this, I'm not X, I'm not Y, I don't, you know, I'm not crazy like those people, and then you just ask them, it's the same answer that you would have expected.
Yeah.
We're still good on audio on this? Good to go. Let's keep going.
A little gaslighting, little patriot gaslighting. Oh, he's got a Reddit sticker, dude. That's funny.
Right on. Reddit sticker on press?
On the, yeah.
That's good stuff. Okay, hold on. We're just 3 seconds. We got some super chats. We're gonna jump into another. Actually, should we go do another one and then we'll do super chats? Let's go to another one and we'll do super chats after.
Okay.
What is this?
They're gonna summon something.
This right here.
Reminds me of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, honestly, kind of scary, huh?
Yeah.
A little spooky. Migration is beautiful. No kings. All right.
Okay, so
Exile the king of pedophiles. All right. We gotta get someone good. Old fart, fighting fascism. No kings in America. I want a good
dog
good
spotted,
sign.
by the way.
Sign. Yeah, we got pups. Oh, sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry for getting in your way. All right. All right. Let's get a conversation.
Oh, man.
What's up?
They still do the rump thing.
All right, what do we got?
Oh, yeah.
Any interesting signs? Wow, not a lot of signs. A lot of people like hanging out. Yeah.
Oh man.
Excuse me, sir, we're working on a video. Quick question for you. My man, we're working on a video. Quick question.
Howdy, howdy.
What brought you out here today? How you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. This is incredible. In fact, on the dart rail over here, I was thinking, you know, I'm just one person who's really unhappy, and I saw all the folks sit with me on the bus on the way out here, and I thought, okay, this is actually a movement. This is actually happening.
Yeah, do you think there's momentum here in Texas? I mean, there's been chatter about that for a long time. Flipping Texas. Do you think that's finally going to happen for you guys?
Oh gosh, you know, I don't think so. I had a coworker who said that marijuana would be legalized by 2023. He said this about 2013. I said, "There's no way it's ever going to be legalized in Texas." So, you know,
are you a single issue voter, and is that your single issue right there?
No. It's not my single issue. I vote for what's right. I'm independent, but I vote for what's right, and I'm absolutely sick of what I see going on in the country today.
In full transparency, you know, I actually did vote for Donald Trump, but I talked to people all over the country with all different types of views. I'm curious, what are you so sick of? What's over the top for you in your view? Everyone has their different reasons. So.
Okay, so I have two answers. One is kind of a joke answer, but it was serious at the time. As a Houston Gamblers fan, growing up in Houston, Trump was instrumental in pulling my team from the city.
Okay, so it's personal.
That was one. Yeah. I hate the New Jersey Generals, and I have since like 1985 or something. But also,
you live in Texas, or
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. DFW now, North Texas is awesome, and it's.
And you said you're more in the center.
I am.
Who'd you vote for in 2024?
Biden.
You voted for Biden?
Yes. In fact, I was born and raised Republican, but I went to vote Clinton with my parents, who were diehard Republicans, or Republican conservative Christians. And
you need a Fox News dad. I mean, everyone needs a Fox News dad.
Yeah, I was unable to vote for Clinton because once they submitted their in Houston, they submitted their voter registration. They got right in. Yep. I submitted mine as Democrat at the time, and they wouldn't let me in.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so sports aside, what else? You're out here at a no Kings party. Do you think Donald Trump's a king?
The WhiteHouse.gov released a photo of Donald Trump with a crown. Yes, they think he's a king. He thinks he's a king.
Do you?
Absolutely not. Yeah. No kings. In fact, MAGA is very welcome to move to England if they want to. They are absolutely free. It's a free country. They can leave right now.
Yeah. So that would be more of your message. Just go to England for
the
king.
If you want a king, yeah. If WhiteHouse.gov wants to publish a photo of Trump with a crown, then you're welcome to move to England.
You think they're kind of trolling this? You don't think so? You don't think they're trolling you guys a little bit?
Absolutely. I think that...
we're getting riled up about it, but it seems like, is it kind of a...
Republicans are the troll party. You know that.
Hate it or love it, that's probably true.
Yeah.
And it seems to work really well, especially with young voters and whatnot. Like, a lot of people do find that to be funny. Obviously, a lot of people don't. What is he doing that makes him? You said does he want to be a king, and what is he doing that makes you think, okay, look, this is actually a threat, aside from, or do you just see it as a troll?
Right. I generally would take a bullet for a president. I think that Donald Trump is the first president in history that I would not at all. In fact, I'd probably help that along. It's a terrible thing to say, but that's the way it is.
You would help him receive a bullet?
There's one thing I'm concerned about, and that is the United States is alive 100 years from now. I think up until about 10 years ago that the U.S. had a pretty good chance of surviving into the 22nd century. And since Donald Trump's 45th and 47th, I don't think that I think the U.S. has a worse chance. But the big thing,
what specifically were you like? We have a worse chance now. If I talk to Trump supporters, they'll tell me that he's the one trying to actually preserve and make it last another 100 years. You're saying Trump's the reason why it's not going to.
Absolutely.
Just one thing, do you think?
Based on the principles of kindness and decency, and freedom for all, and we're turning into a police state.
Doyle, any last thoughts on that? He hasn't really said anything in this conversation, but your thoughts on that point right there?
I have almost the exactly opposite opinion, where prior to 10 years ago when he descended from the golden escalator, I almost would have thought that there was no chance of America making it another 100 years. But now I see what the administration wants to do in terms of securing the border, in terms of dominating energy, whether it's in the Arctic Sea, dealing with China. It seems now that we actually do have a real shot of surviving as a country, which is more than just a collection of, values like being kind or decent or whatever. Like Rome did not collapse because they stopped being decent and kind. I mean, there are obviously other civilizational issues that we're facing, and it seems that the Trump administration does want to address those hands-on, which is why I voted for him 3 times, and hopefully we'll vote for him a 4th time.
Live together, die alone. And globalism is the only way for the United States to survive on this planet with other countries. Right now we're pushing away not only enemies, but we're pushing away allies. Live together, die alone. We will die alone unless we get him and his cronies out of office.
Thank you for your time, sir. Have a good one, okay?
Yeah,
Really appreciate you stopping.
Thank you.
Good conversation, sir. Thank you.
Best of luck.
John, nice to meet you.
Very good to meet you.
James Klug, sir, independent. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. What is it?
Man.
It's a letter I wrote.
You wrote a letter?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to waste it. Make sure to, if you want to give it to media or something, I want to make sure you get it in the right hands, sir.
That's what I wanted to give it to me.
Yeah, it's probably not for me. Maybe give it to like the local news or something.
Yeah, I sent it to all the newspapers, nobody prints it.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. But you got to keep it going, though. Keep it going. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, right?
Well, right now I've been sending out for months and nothing comes of it.
Tell us about your sign. That's pretty good. Thank you for your time, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Be safe today, okay? All right. I don't know what he was saying.
I am convinced that our right-wing billionaire class.
How you doing? You're convinced that what?
I think that our right-wing billionaire class, guys like Bill Ackman, Peter Thiel, they certainly must be paying these poor old people to come out here and protest. I mean, the optics could not be worse for the left, that their activist class are either like dysgenic foreigners or like literal senile. I mean, I'm sorry, but he was drooling, dude. He was literally, he couldn't get it out.
I was trying to, for the audience, I was trying not to be like, because someone clips you and you're like, oh, get out of here, old man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was trying to talk to us, and I felt bad. I tried to give him a chance. I think he was trying to get something published. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Sometimes he'll go up to you like, oh, he's with CNN. He'll get this out there, for the people to see.
It's sad. It's sad.
Screen really
my
quick.
most,
okay, we're good to go.
My most narcissistic belief is we deserve better enemies. I really do think that.
I don't even know where we left off. You guys, super chats. Greatly appreciate the super chats. We're trying to get a goal. I think we had like 30 or something that I was trying to get. So I appreciate you guys participating in that. We're going to go ahead and we got a $5 super chat right here from Amara Hearts. When they say, who will pick our crops and wash our toilets, you should say, are Democrats encouraging low-wage slavery again?
It's what they do. They're Democrats.
Indeed. Yep. Good point. The Mouse, thank you for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. First time viewing a live stream as a member. Let's go. By the way, members only. They have their own emojis.
That's right. You get a lot of benefits, but that's chiefly, yeah.
You get. I invested like a little penny, a decent penny, and some good ones for them. So I think they're going to be excited about those.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm like the only person that's excited about that. I don't know. We'll get back to some conversations here in 1 second. The Mouse, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. First time viewing a live stream as a member, binge the content and love the engagements. Really appreciate you. Keep it going. For those viewing free, become a member. Thank you so much. And we always appreciate everybody watching. Share the stream. Free ways to support. Share the stream, like the stream, all that great stuff. I don't know what the stream's at in likes, but let's get it to the next benchmark, whatever
80,000.
Let's. All right, we got a $20 super chat. Huge. Thank you so much from Lyndon Dodge, 1963. Really appreciate it. Read this. It says read this part. Can you see that? I have a Patriot sending me screenshots to make sure I'm not missing anything, by the way, so we won't miss your super chat.
They want us to tell a liberal that we're starting a petition to get Congress to change the Constitution to keep Trump in office for 20 years, just to like troll people.
All right. Maybe towards the end or something. Like,
yeah.
We got to preserve. We got to try to actually have some conversations. If you troll too much, they'll just kick you out.
Yeah.
And then we don't end up with any conversations at all. But yes, thank you so much for that super chat. $20 super chat. That's huge. Thank you so much. $5 super chat from Zombie618. You should tell her not to go to the Leering Center. Wait, hold on. You should tell her not to go to the Leering Center for learning. She forgot the P in complacency. That was really good. All right, $10 super chat from Dr. Gravy Balls. This is a good one. The protests are this generation's Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Half these idiots don't care to understand the issues, and the other half believe every word because someone said so. Moved by Kamala Harris. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Another $10 super chat. I'll wrap it up here. T. Liam Adler, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. The truth has no defense against a fool. The truth has no defense against a fool determined to believe a lie.
So true.
Boost the audio a little bit? Yeah, we will. Give me a sec. Whose audio seems low? Let me know. Is it mine or is it his? Some people speak quietly, but I'll boost it a little bit. Gutter Spud, we love you, James. $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Shout out to That's Fresh for being the mod. You rock. Let's get into it. Cameraman has wobbly hands. That's what I heard. Cameraman has wobbly. Keep it steady for the Patriots. I know it's hard.
No.
When we're at like a protest and stuff, it's a little bit tough to keep it fully.
Dude, Gen Alpha's so cooked.
What?
A little tribe of Gen Alpha just walked by, and they're all like, I don't even know what those flags mean.
You guys take it easy on the camera woman today, by the way. Camera woman today.
I think it's like the demisexual or something.
It is actually. All right, let's keep going. Super Mario, let's go. This is a good one. Buddy thinks I'm MAGA. Super Mario, working on a video. Quick question for you. What brought you out here today? First of all, I love the t-shirt.
Thank you.
Okay. I have NES, SNES, obviously N64. Big fan of Super Mario. Very based. What brings you out here today to a No Kings protest, huh?
Well, never really been to a protest before, so thought I'd make this trip out here since.
So you're showing up. You're a newbie out here.
Yeah.
You strike me as a single issue voter.
Not entirely, but
okay. Like total, like gross positive in production of Super Mario games. That's going to sway you left or right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If we get these tariffs in check, bring it back down so that the prices start coming down. Kill AI, let that bubble
I'm the same way.
So we can, get computer, processing chips and RAM.
Sure.
Memory, all that stuff, bring that down.
Is AI a big issue for you when it comes to the future of the country? Where do you stand? Or what is your big issue? What brought you out here? Probably not Super Mario. I know.
No, not Super Mario, and at least not by itself.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of everything. There's the war in Iran, the support of Israel, and the attacks on Gaza. I don't know, stacking the courts, just everything. What
do you mean the stacking of the courts? What do you mean by that?
Well, most of that
it's expansion of the courts?
Well,
or you just mean that it's
just stuff that has happened in the past. That's I don't know. It's just one of these things I wanted to come up and just kind of show my support.
Have a good one, man. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you. All right. Be safe today, huh?
Thanks. You too.
He didn't really seem like.
I thought he was like, there's a lot. There's
we were gonna go somewhere.
Zelda,
Like,
there's
okay.
Fox,
Let's keep going. Who else we got? Oh, let's do 1 sec. Let me fix the. Really it's so funny. They're saying audio for the stream. So let's see. I'll do it a little bit higher. Here you go. That's gonna peak, by the way, if we're screaming anytime soon. Let's get into it. Alex Rubis, welcome up. Good stuff. Yes. A lot of Epstein stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, you mind if we ask what brought you out here today? We're working on a video.
Sure.
Tremendous.
Sure.
What's going on? You guys are at the No Kings protest today. What brought you out here?
What?
Here, I'll hop on this
No.
side.
What? I don't know. What didn't bring you?
Oh, okay. Tell us about your signs.
Bring us out.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of reasons why we're out here.
Tell us about your signs. We got.
I think it's quite clear. It says elect a rapist, expect to get fucked, which I think kind of sums it out. And then the other side is also the real criminals are in the White House. So I don't think I need to explain anything.
It's self-explanatory. This one, did you make this?
I actually have a twin who did. She couldn't be here, so this is her little voodoo doll that she has them throughout. But yeah, we're here just to stand up for everybody who doesn't come out. They can't come out. They're scared to come out. But yes, we're here to support everybody who can't be here.
Right.
Yeah.
A pretty decent turnout here in Dallas. I mean, a lot of people see this and like, hold on, Texas is red. What's going on here? Kind of crazy. Now, I am curious about this. When it comes down to it, Doyle right here, he actually voted for Trump.
I did.
Oh.
3 times.
That's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Ideally 4 times, but we'll see. We're not sure yet.
Yeah. So why do you think that's embarrassing? Because this is truth, and therefore he's supporting this, right?
I think it's embarrassing when white men speak, period. So then it's really embarrassing when they admit the bad things that they do.
I feel that's actually why I stopped going into libraries. It seems like all the great texts of our time have been written by white people, and that makes
it's horrible.
me. I know.
It's horrible.
What do you not like about white people?
1, they breathe. 2, they speak.
Yeah.
3, they have thoughts. And all of it just needs to stop.
Yeah.
We need women in power. We need people who are not white in power. We're
Yeah.
done
Why
with
do
the
we-
white men.
What,
We're done.
What does skin color have to do with it in your view? Why do you need less white people in power?
Inclusion.
People who help.
Isn't the majority of the world not white? Isn't the minority of countries white? So why do the minority of countries that are white have to be not white?
I think
Just in your view.
with the white men thing, they just keep on making rules about things that don't pertain to them. About women, they don't pertain about racism, race, any of those things. So I don't want to hear their opinion. I don't want to hear it anymore. Give me someone else.
Yeah.
Literally anything else.
The youth, the new
Yes.
America, not
Yeah.
The yesterdays.
Doyle, what do you think about that? I mean, I know she doesn't want to hear us speak. Both
I
of
know.
us.
I'm
What do you think about
sort of
that?
having like a conflict here, whereas I feel like obviously I want to yield to voices of color and things of that nature. However, there's something within me as a white man that just wants to present my ideas to the world
show
and
your
govern
white supremacy.
society.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what's interesting about white supremacy is all of the non-white people, like my friend here is saying, actually want to come into white countries and be governed by the white man. It's crazy. We literally have to shut the border down because they want to be governed by us so badly.
They
so
just want it.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think that is? Why does everyone want to come to the white
He
countries?
just said it. A white man just said it, so it must be true.
For power.
Yeah.
True.
It's just known across. People think that older white men have power, so
Yeah.
of course they want to belong to somebody who they believe holds all the power.
they want the winning team.
Yes.
Yes.
And if
Yeah.
that's the way, nobody wants to be on the losing side. So
Sure.
if you believe these old white men have all the power, that's who you're going to support because they're going to make what you want happen. And that's just not what's right because you should want well, I do what's in favor for the younger generation because of my daughter. I vote for my daughter. So because, the fact is I'm older. So, what's coming up, it affects her. So, and I always think, had my parents done that, maybe, Social Security wouldn't be a mess, things like that now Gen, X doesn't have, and she deserves it. So I want to make sure she gets it.
Mother daughter.
Yes. So
What non-white country are you kind of looking at saying, hey, they're doing it right because they don't have white people? Which one is it in your view?
I don't. That's the dumbest question.
No, I think it's more countries.
Why is that a dumb question?
The way that you
Are you
said it is so funny, and it makes it just like dumb. You just took what I said and just like threw it on the floor, and then a little stomp, maybe a little spit.
I did see you do that. I hope the camera picks it up.
So,
Okay.
ignore.
Well, no. If they're the problem, there's people that are the solution. Who's the solution? Who's doing it right?
Women.
Women.
Biased opinion right there.
Look at Mexico. You can look at, anything.
Mexico's like a narco state, basically.
Huh?
Isn't Mexico like a narco state, though?
They got one bad area. My God.
They got one.
The whole thing is bad.
I don't know. It's a beautiful country, but it's a one bad area in Mexico.
Yes.
No, I just look at things like, you look at European Denmark, for instance, okay? I always go, I'm a Viking, so, but you look at that run by women.
And she loves to tell everyone that she's a Viking.
I am,
Don't give her
and I will say.
Hold on. Vikings are really cool. So.
Thank you. And my grandmother was undocumented here her whole life, and she passed away, and she helped desegregate the Girl Scouts, and she was an amazing person, and she wasn't American, and I think in today's, had she not been here, things would be different. It was important to her, and it's important that I'm here to get her involved, because that's a big deal to get the youth.
Yeah, I sympathize with Denmark. I mean, that angle. The only thing that I have a hesitancy there with is that Denmark is far whiter than America. So I'm almost afraid to look to them for leadership, because, is that not just repeating the problem we've had here?
No, I don't believe so. And I just think they're...
It's very white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that, definitely. But I think...
What do you think? Abolish Denmark? Abolish Denmark?
Get rid of them. We gotta go. No, I'm kidding.
No, but I've been to Europe. I love Europe. And I think it's too, because of transportation, it brings everyone together. Like, you can go anywhere. Like, I can go to Italy and get to France, and it's just more united, I think.
Yeah.
You can go and meet.
It is more united.
So many
100%.
different people.
Very homogenous part of the world.
Maybe we should be taking notes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Well, like, we try to have stuff like that in America.
We don't want to do that from white countries, though.
Yeah. Well, we try to have public transport in America, but we have all these like schizophrenics and vagrants on public transportation, stabbing people to death, young women to death, like we saw in, what was that, North Carolina? Irina Zarutska or something a few months ago. 23-year-old Ukrainian. I don't know if she was legal. I know she was Ukrainian. She got stabbed to death on public transit.
She was a refugee.
Well, the point being, so she was a refugee coming to America. Yeah, and she got stabbed to death on public transit, and everyone just sat there and saw it happening, because, we are a very divided country. We are not very homogenous.
We're not united.
Very sad, very sad.
What is it? 90% of homicides are committed by men. Like, do I really care what men say?
Oh, stop. Oh,
and 56% of homicides committed by specifically black men, actually. And so if you really want to nail down the problem, like you seem to be trying to do, then, you would think that maybe you would address some of those crime issues.
No specifics on that, though.
Yeah.
Men. Just men. They just
on that
gotta
one.
go. They gotta go.
You want to know something crazy?
Wait, what about law enforcement? What about militaries, the people that keep you guys safe? Electricity, keep the lights on. Those are majority men. You think they're good for that, or do you still think no? We don't need their defense. We don't need military. We don't need special operations being men.
Well, if it's your choice and you're a woman and you want to do it, then go for it, girly. But if you're going to treat me like a second-class person, you know what? You go out and be on the front lines. I'll be in the kitchen where I belong.
So true.
Like, girl, come on. I'll be in the kitchen where I belong.
And who's treating you as a second-class citizen? We seem to, I'm just curious,
Women,
in your view. Do you hold this view, too? You think a second-class citizen?
Yes, absolutely.
Women are treated like second-class citizens, point blank, period.
Okay.
Like,
why is that?
Men's reproductive rights change depending on what state they live in the United States. Women's do. I can go to a different state and my reproductive rights are different.
Yep.
So I think it does make us second-class
totally
citizens, because we don't have the same rights as other, men do. And that's offensive, and we should.
Offensive. It's wrong.
It's wrong. It is wrong.
Okay. So when it comes to abortion, that's the big one where it varies per state. You guys think that should be federal and not go by state when it comes to what if people disagree with you?
I don't care if they disagree.
Well, why does it have to be your way on a federal level?
Well, I think that your body is your choice, and if you don't like what I'm doing with my body, close your eyes. Like, it's literally none of your business. We're not friends, you know?
Well, what I'm saying is,
family,
why
it's none of your
why does your position have to be the federal and not like your opponent's
it's men.
position?
Because men get to decide that for women, and that is literally what we're talking about right now.
Don't women get to decide things for men, though?
Right. What? Well, what laws do women have more power over than a man?
Well, they get a vote, and then when it comes down
to
when it comes down to the draft, isn't the draft automatic for men?
And who set that system up? Men.
Right, but
That's on men.
That's still a lot of control over a man's body, isn't it?
Then you should
don't think
talk You should call Daddy Donald, the one who's in charge of men, and you should let him know how you feel, because he'll listen to you, but he won't listen to me, or this woman, or that woman, or any of the women here. So call Daddy. Call Daddy Donald, and he'll help you.
We got to get him on the phone.
Get him on the phone.
We got to
The
stop.
second we wrap up here.
And he'll help support all his men and all of his allies and friends.
Yeah.
He loves that.
Ladies, thank you guys for your time. We really appreciate you, and hope you enjoy your protest. Okay.
We will.
Stay warm.
Okay, so
Stay
what
warm.
made you decide to get rid of Trump?
Oh no, I love Donald Trump. I would die for Donald Trump.
Shut up.
No,
I thought
completely.
he changed.
I told you he was a Trump voter.
I thought he changed.
Yeah. No, he's my favorite person, possibly ever.
No, I voted for Trump too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that.
She's the smartest one here.
I think I'm stupid. Look at what you're wearing. This is Donald Trump lover right here. Maybe change the hat to a red hat.
Undertack.com, by the way, undertack.com. We have the EDC hoodies in stock. It's fantastic product.
Yeah, it is actually an American-made hoodie. It's very
No,
comfortable.
literally. This is literally Donald Trump fandom right here.
I'm literally wearing like the most bland outfit. I look like a
That's what I don't get.
It's the beard too. It's the beard with the unintentional hole. Yeah, the beard.
That's
with the
classist.
unintentional
That is
hole.
classist.
And then I would say,
wait, the Converse?
no, the hole in your pants. You got an unintentional pocket hole. That's very, very
It's from
Republican.
my cellular
And let me
device.
guess, when you park and you mess up, do you fix your parking? That's Republican right there.
Is it really?
That is so Republican. What? No, when I pull up, that liberal ass self, I pull up sideways, I go.
See,
No,
this
liberal
is like
side
people.
right here.
This is actually stand-up comedian stuff. This is actually pretty decent. But back to this. I mean, this guy voted for Trump. I voted for Trump.
Yeah,
You didn't know
I
that?
could tell.
No,
I mean, we are kind of matching a little bit, I
No,
suppose.
because why would you be here? Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, just having good conversations with people. You guys seem friendly. Well, I don't know. She hates, like,
I am
really
angry.
doesn't like men.
Yeah.
But
I am aggressive.
in a general sense,
Yeah.
you guys seem friendly. And we come here, we have conversations with people, kind of unpack the reasons for being here, and that's pretty much it.
All right, well,
You
okay,
have
it
fun
was
with those
actually
sheriffs,
more
girl.
pleasant than I would think
That's
for
crazy.
MAGA. 'Cause
Do you have friends that are Trump supporters or no?
no, I actually have my husband and I separate because he's conservative, but he went more towards MAGA, and it became different. Because we used to be able to agree
Patriot.
to disagree, and it just changed because it
Say
became
patriot.
He's a patriot, yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Is that your dad?
No, that's not my dad.
Oh, your husband is a patriot.
so.
Not my dad.
Yeah, it did change in our household. Before it was he could vote for, and I'll go to like McCain. Like he was a good person, so it was okay.
Well, now we're just lying.
No, he was a POV.
McCain?
Yes.
You're a big McCain gal?
No, but there was something I didn't agree with his policies, but he was still a good person. So it was different. Like we could.
A lot of those people, I think a lot of people saw them as they would basically still like pursue and forward the more liberal agenda, even if they were in office. So a lot of Democrats, they didn't hate them too much, right? Because they would give them a little bit of what they wanted still. It would roll over.
It wasn't so. It just seemed like there was some. Where they could come together on some things. Again, I don't think that his policies were great, but a POV, I mean, come on.
Hey, you had a conversation with some people that are conservatives today. If you'd like to touch one, you can poke me right there.
No,
thank you.
Have a good one, man. Thank you for your time, all right?
Edit this one.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
I
all
don't
right?
care. Nothing matters.
It's
Why are they always like that, dude?
At least the mom was like actually kind of friendly. I wasn't even. I thought you were gonna go when I handed it over to you for the men thing. I thought you were gonna go to like, okay, well, abortion, right to vote, all of these things.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go that route.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
invented
whatever.
the idea that we should give you guys rights. This has generally been regarded as maybe a curious decision. So
She really didn't like the
any of it. Well,
it was
because
the white men here in it's you zoom out, and it's the minority of countries, minority of population is white.
Yeah.
And then those people, they can't be white either.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do, actually.
She's completely brainwashed. I mean, you can even tell, like, the way that she was arguing, and she would say, that's embarrassing, that's it. Like, it was this deference to this hive mind. Like, your idea is invalid because it is socially unacceptable. Cannot address it for what it is by itself. Everything is just appealing to the mob and to the hive mind. Those are NPCs. Say it with me, chat. NPCs. We are playing a video game.
Let's get an NPC in chat. NPC in chat.
So
make sure to like the stream. Make sure to let's actually see. Hold on. Snackle. Let's see. All right, good stuff. Let's get the likes to 1,000.
80,000 likes, or I'm gonna drown myself in the pond.
Share the stream with a friend. Should we keep going?
Shall we? Yeah.
How you doing? Oh. Keep the. Oh, Miss, can we ask you about your sign?
Yes.
Oh, actually, hold on. Well, are you going this way? I'm asking people about their signs today. He's on the list. Are you guys all together?
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, so what do we got? We got you can't bomb your way out of the Epstein files. We got same crap, different hat. Okay, creative. And then we got keep the immigrants, deport Trump. You guys, what brought you out here primarily? I know it might be a mix of things. Where do you stand? What's going on? What brought you out here? And by the way, full disclosure, I actually did vote for Donald Trump, but I talked to everybody. We have conversations all over the country with all different types of people. So, full disclosure.
Well, we just want our voices to be heard because we think this administration is a disaster. Personally, that's what I think, and this is a good way to get out. And hopefully, with all the attention it's drawing like this, we're just hoping that the word gets out that he needs to go. We need the 25th Amendment. We need. This whole administration is corrupt.
Tell me about this demonstration behind us. There's been 3 so far, and I believe 3 off the top of my head. No King's protests. Have you guys gone to the previous ones or no?
Not in Dallas.
Not in Dallas.
In other cities.
In other cities. Okay. Where are you guys from?
Dallas.
We're from here.
Oh.
So, yeah,
wait.
we just happened to be in Oklahoma City for the first one, so we just joined Oklahoma City.
Okay.
And then the second one, her and I were in Round Rock, so we went to the one in Round Rock, and we're here this weekend. So
I'm sure you guys have seen the previous sizes of this protest here in Dallas. How does this one compare? Is it smaller? Is it bigger? What are your thoughts?
Well, usually it's a march, so it's kind of hard to compare because when I've seen it, we're usually marching down the road. This time we're not.
And then, my man, tell me about your shirt right here.
I think it's accurate.
It's accurate.
I think you can find policies from every one of those groups that are exactly the same.
Right. And then, can't bomb your way out of the Epstein files. That one's pretty self-explanatory. When it comes down to this, you guys, this right here, what do you think is the similarity there? When it comes to MAGA, you have the SS hat. What's the similarity there in your view?
Lewis Sinclair wrote a book called It Can't Happen Here, and they had the brown shirts, which kind of equate to ICE. They had somebody that got no checks or balances whatsoever. They were just allowed to do whatever they wanted. It ended up being Charles Lindbergh. Granted, fantasy book or old book, but there's a lot of repression. There's a lot of sorry, got me bad.
You're okay. So, do you guys all draw that comparison between ICE and SS, or no?
I personally think a lot of people that are proud to wear this hat are doing it because they don't like immigrants, and it's an excuse for them to get out their feelings that they maybe wouldn't normally, express. Yeah, and it gives them a reason. And
but you want to go? You're not going as far as the Nazi uniform comparison. This is your friend.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a lot of similarities, and I would be fine wearing that shirt.
You would be?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, when it comes down to the immigration enforcement, though, right? You mentioned immigrants. Maybe illegal immigrants, we'll draw the distinction for the conversation. But if you have a group that enforces immigration law, whether you think they're aggressive or not, comparing that to not enforcing immigration law, but actually taking people that are there legally and sending them to camps for forced labor and execution.
Yeah.
You think there's something similar there?
There is.
And what is it?
Because they are taking these people with, these people, a lot of them are here legally, and they're
Illegally, you said?
No, legally. Like they are going to their hearings because they have a hearing set. They're here legally.
Right.
And they're taking them and deporting them without any, without them being able to contact their loved ones. Like they're being whisked away to places that are basically like concentration camps, because if you've researched any of them, especially some of them in Florida and probably in South Texas, they're very, poorly.
Are they doing forced labor though? Are they exterminating them?
Forced labor. They just don't have good living conditions. They're like all crushed together, hundreds in one room. They don't get to talk to lawyers. They don't get toothbrushes and toothpaste. There's just stuff like that.
Right. So I hear what you're saying there, but when it comes down to it, you guys, I mean, these are detention facilities. This is where people. This is the immigration process. And when you talk about people getting swept up out of court, right? That is okay. Well, if it's dismissed or rejected, the asylum, which overwhelming majority are economic asylees, they're disqualified for asylum. If they get rejected, ICE takes them and they deport them from there. That is legal.
Yes, that would be
so
legal.
why would we compare that to Nazis?
Because, like I said,
like what's wrong with that? If they're not allowed to be here, they're not allowed to be here, right?
Legally.
Well, what is illegal about that?
It's illegal that they're taking people who were here, like I said, they're taking people who were here, going to their hearings to do a legal process, and they're deporting them.
If it's rejected or dismissed, they're allowed to deport them.
They're taking them immediately without them letting them have their say.
There's a couple things there, right? It could be rejected or dismissed, or they qualify for expedited removal, therefore they don't get that level of due process in the United States. So it's a little bit complicated of a conversation, but is this not just immigration enforcement? Like, what should the punishment be for entering the country without permission, for example?
What should the punishment be for shooting an American citizen?
Shooting, like for a police officer?
For an immigration officer that in no way, form, or fashion was in danger of their life. What should the punishment be for murdering an American citizen?
Which one are you talking about?
Freddie.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that if it gets investigated and is found guilty, then you should go to jail. But honestly, probably unlikely when you're.
That it's ever going to get investigated? Yes, you're correct.
No, they'll probably
not with Pam Bundy's DOJ.
Yeah,
He'll never get investigated. And even if he does,
when it comes to concealed carry classes,
Trump will pardon him.
When it comes to concealed carry classes, the number one thing that pretty much the entire class is teaching you not to do what Freddie was doing, which is literally wrestling with an officer or putting yourself in a bad situation like that. I understand. It's a bummer. I get it. But you're not. It's also a bad idea, and mistakes and bad things happen when you wrestle with federal officers holding a firearm.
He was trying to help a woman that they pushed.
I'm pretty sure you didn't see the same video I did.
No, I don't think so.
He didn't touch that officer.
What are you talking about?
He didn't touch
you
that
showed
officer.
them.
No, he didn't.
You want to pull up the video?
Do it.
He didn't shoot an officer.
I didn't.
He didn't pull out his gun. His gun was taken from him.
You guys, I'm saying it's a bad idea to wrestle with off. Can we all agree on this? And then we can.
All he was doing was trying to help a woman stand up, and the officer
He was with ICE
attacked
Watch, so they were obstructing ICE operations. That's what they were both doing there. And he had been doing that the week prior when he was kicking out a vehicle's taillight, which is also, by the way, he should have actually had his concealed carry taken away by law because you can't assault federal officers while carrying a gun. Huh?
What about everybody that was at January 6th kicking in the windows and breaking in there? So it's a two-way street.
No. If somebody...
It's okay for the January 6th people.
Right, you're creating an argument that I didn't say, and then you're answering it.
You referenced his shirt to immigration and ICE, and that's not what his shirt is referencing. The shirt says nothing about immigration.
Same. He was the one that I asked him, and he brought that up. That wasn't me.
I didn't bring up him. I brought up ICE officers as an equivalent to the brown shirts in a book.
Right. Okay. Well, you want to get back to that?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you. This has been fun.
Isn't it? Okay. Hey, hold on, you guys. What's your names? Say one good thing. I'm gonna say a good thing about Democrats. You're gonna say one good thing about no, MAGA. You're gonna say one good thing about MAGA.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't want to play the game.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm genuinely trying to think of one good thing.
What should the punishment be for entering the United States illegally? What should the punishment be?
It should be a ticket.
It should be a ticket.
Right. Yeah, it's not even a.
It's a civil.
It's a civil crime.
It's a misdemeanor.
Crime.
It's a civil
A
fine.
misdemeanor is
It's
criminal.
It's not a crime.
A misdemeanor is literally crime.
It's a civil fine.
Misdemeanor is literally a crime.
Okay.
It's above. It's below a felony and it's above an infraction. Thank you. Huh? What? Everything's fine. You just gotta hold steady. Sorry, you guys. I was trying to. What do you say? It's a misdemeanor. It's not. What do you say? It's not a crime. It's a misdemeanor. All right, guys. Infraction, misdemeanor, DUI, assault, felony. Okay. How's it going, Doyle?
Swimmingly.
Did you hear any of that? Where'd you go?
Unfortunately. Dude, I don't know, man. Once I saw the shirt, I knew it was over. But
come on, you guys. We got to follow the crowd. Once you saw the shirt, you knew it was over?
Yeah.
Dude, sometimes they forget what they say and then I get confused because I'm like, wait a second.
No wonder the demoralization.
What's going on here?
Ops are
all right, guys, we got a couple
on all
super chats. Thank you so much. We got a couple super chats. Thank you so much. Let's see. We got, okay, hold on. Doyle. Long Walker's Life. $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. And where are you? We're in Dallas, Texas, baby. We're in Dallas, Texas. We got $2 super chat from That's Fresh 26. 19th. Gotta go.
It's an interesting point.
$50 super chat. This is huge. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Michelle. What does it say? What does it say? Sorry, I'm looking at screenshots.
Thank you both.
What's that with it?
Michelle Therese.
Oh, yeah. Michelle Therese, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Thank you both. Actually, Doyle, read it.
Thank you both. Those women are embarrassing. They are very misinformed. That is a diplomatic, beautiful-hearted way to put it.
People are being so friendly. All right, $5 super chat from Amara Hearts. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We appreciate it. When they say Trump a racist or hates women, then why did he select so many people of color, women, and Democrats to his cabinet? I know.
Boom.
Good point. That's an interesting one, and that's a great question. That's a great question. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Doyle, what are our thoughts so far?
I am not at all surprised that New York Times, The Atlantic, all of these legacy mainstream liberal publications are trying so hard to convince everybody in the country, Democrats and especially Republicans, that we are in some kind of MAGA civil war, that Trump is losing popularity. Because you look at their on-the-ground situation, dude, this is bleak. I've been doing this, you've been doing this for 10 years.
I was trying to be nice to them. I was like, I don't know about this.
It's bleak. They are so tired, and literally, that's why they sympathize with the give me you're tired, you're downtrodden. That's what they are, dude. They're losing in a big way. And so, yeah, if I'm a Democrat right now, I'm trying to do two things. I'm trying to somehow maintain some sense of, unity among my extremely divided party by saying, above all else, Trump is the problem. Forget the issues. It's literally just Trump. And I'm also going to try to use all my Democrat PSYOP operatives to convince Republicans that things are going really bad and you're definitely losing and Trump's definitely betrayed you. I don't think so. I think they are demoralized as ever.
It's actually really funny you say that because it's like, okay, is it a demoralization op?
Yes.
When it comes to what we're seeing with Trump,
yes.
A lot of people, look, there's a handful of things that a lot of people disagree with, obviously, with the Trump administration, but is it literally the worst thing ever? I mean, every single thing that he campaigned on in 2016 is being done and has been done.
Yeah, that's why all the rhetoric you're seeing is not like, hey man,
so it's like,
I'm kind of disappointed about tariff policy. Here's why, A, B, C, D. It's always, it's over, Trump has betrayed us, we're gonna die. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you sowing this kind of doubt right now? If you have an issue, present your issue, please. But all you're seeing is like these very bad faith demoralization ops, which I can only assume is because things are not going so well on their side.
Right. Come on, let's go. Hey guys, super quick question. We're working on a video. So I'm James Klug. I'm on YouTube, and I actually do a lot of videos talking about ICE and the importance of ICE and what they do for the community when it comes to like actually hunting down and arresting, criminal gang members in the country and all that stuff. They are the wing that does that.
Yeah.
Also, they contact unaccompanied minors, make sure that they're safe, all of that stuff. But also, the enforcement, immigration part of, the federal government, making sure that enforcement law is being enforced. Where do you guys stand? Where are we disagreeing on this?
I didn't make the sign, I'm just holding it.
95% reduction in human smuggling down at the southern border, largely because of enforcement taking place in the United States. Is that a good thing?
I think it's a good thing.
You think it's a good thing?
To stop smuggling?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
In the enforcement aspect, like pulling people over for speeding, gets less people to speed. Doesn't prevent it 100%, does it? But it does get less people to speed, right? Similar in that case where it's like, okay, well, they see enforcement, then less people try to come here. That's why the border crisis evaporated. Is that not a big issue for you then? You're just holding the sign? I appreciate your honesty at least.
It said a boyish ICE, and I liked that, but I made the L. It was an I. But
That's actually kind of funny. Can we show the camera that?
So
She fixed, you were helping with the
I liked it because it was misspelled.
Are you a teacher? Does she have teacher vibes a little bit? She's like, hold on, English teacher sees it. She's like, no, I'm taking this sign. What about you? You seem to think what I was saying was funny. You disagree with any of it?
I think the country is a dangerous place for people in the rest of the world. This country is a dangerous place.
This country is a dangerous place for people in the rest of the world? Can you unpack that for me, what you mean by that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got friends in Europe that live there, and they are afraid to come over here because they think that we're just the Wild West and everybody's got guns. And
that's kind of cool, actually.
Right?
But well, hold on. What does it have to do with Trump, though? Haven't we always had guns?
Yeah, we've always had guns. Of course we have. It's just getting.
So you're out here for a No Kings protest, or at least you were, because your friends in Europe are scared to come here because we have guns?
Not necessarily. It's just that I disagree with Trump's Wild West type of mentality in our government.
Wild West. Okay. What do you mean by that? I'm not even trying to. What do you mean? Wild West?
He's talking out.
You're making him sound really cool. Right?
It's like a cowboy.
He does talk out of both sides of his mouth a lot. So he says things and then he walks himself back and says something else. And so you never really know where he stands and what's.
Like specifically, I guess though, like
what's going on right now with the Iran war.
Okay.
So when he's interviewed now, he's acting like he is tired of it, that he's kind of has lost his interest and he wants to get out.
So you're just seeing him. I'm following now. So you're seeing he's like, okay, I mean, that's actually one thing. It's funny you bring that up. That is something that makes Trump so unpredictable. A lot of people would say, when it comes to geopolitics. Could that be an advantage, or is that more of a negative when it comes to dealing with our enemies? Let's say, for example, dealing with China, dealing with Russia, dealing with Iran, dealing with anybody. Is that a good thing there, or do you think it just confuses the American people in the West?
Well, I think it's dangerous for our young people that are in the military, just to be throwing them out there and playing with our families' lives like this. If he's for the war one day and then wants to get out and go another direction the next week or two.
Yeah.
I think that's a little.
It seems like he definitely wants it not to last and keep going, but it seems like who doesn't agree with that position, right?
Iran is a country who has been educating their people and getting in a fighting and war mentality for centuries. And are we going to go in there and stir up the hornets now?
Ayatollah took over in 1979.
Still, it's been a fighting.
It's not even an Arab nation.
But it's been a fighting mentality.
Or at least the people aren't.
Right. So, but
I see your point. Who do you trust more? And the last question for you, I really appreciate your time. Who do you trust more when it comes to what's going on with Iran? Do you trust Donald Trump, U.S. intelligence, maybe Western intelligence, or do you trust, or do you believe or trust Iran, and do you think that they're more on the right side of this?
I don't think I have enough information to give a good educated answer.
I think that's a totally fine answer. Yeah, I appreciate that honest response. What about you, sir? Do you trust Trump more than them, or no?
No, I don't trust anybody.
Nobody?
I don't trust the Iranians, but I also don't trust Trump.
Do you trust Democrats?
I don't think it's I don't think trust is really what we need to talk about. I was just
curious. I don't know. I was just running with it.
I'm just telling you that the United States has been great.
Take the microphone. Go for it. There you go.
The United States has been great in the world because of our generosity and our commitment to democracy. And we've lost that. We're losing that. The generosity is far gone. I'm a doctor. I've spent a lot of time in Africa, and I know what Trump has done to our reputation in Africa, and it sickens me because there are a lot of people dying that we were doing good things for, and we're not doing it anymore.
Did the majority of the humanitarian programs get moved under the State Department? Did they not get rid of all of them? If you're referencing USAID, didn't they still keep and recover some of that stuff? And
not much.
And what makes you say that no other U.S. allies in the West would be stepping up to jump in where the U.S. is pulling out?
I didn't say they won't, but they don't. It's something that we have done, and a lot of my African friends have said that the United States was known for their generosity.
You think we're just not today, at all?
I think we're not. I think we've
at least a little bit, or no?
What?
I mean, a lot of people would point to the United States as being the most generous nation on the face of the earth, and still is today. And that's why just a couple of years ago, we had the worst border crisis in American history, because everyone on the earth wants to come here. And it's not just because of, like they probably wouldn't be doing that if they didn't think that the U.S. was generous and you could be prosperous here and raise a family.
You're right. Because this country is a nation of immigrants. Everybody here, except for the Native American, everybody here is an immigrant.
Immigrant mean like they went to like a developed country or a developing country?
No, people came here from other countries.
They settled it. They created the U.S. The natives didn't do that. Although natives were very cool and there's a lot of cool culture there, but they were not like, it was not the United States and we came here, they were immigrants. It was mainly settlers came to a barren land and developed
settlers, immigrants, call them what you will.
It's slightly different though, but yeah, fair enough.
Okay, but they came here.
You disagree with me on that one, or you agree?
There's immigrant with an I and immigrant with an E. So you're either moving in or you're moving out.
Good job with the microphone, sir. I said good job with the microphone, sir. Hey, you guys, thanks for your time. We're out of here. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great one. Great conversation. Thank you. Shall we, ma'am? Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I
was telling your friend here that no, you don't have to record. The reason that I was
We're recording.
Yes, is that I've never been to a rally before. Okay, I'm gonna tick that off of my list.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, fair enough. I mean, we'll see you at a Trump rally next, huh?
Yeah, where's it gonna be?
I don't know. I was just messing.
I voted for him all 3 times.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. All right. Well, that's why I thought she was backing down so hard. I was like, I was like shocked.
Back out because I do not think abolish ICE.
You don't.
No.
And you were good on backing out of that. So okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate you. All right. Did somebody give you my information?
Look me up on YouTube.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
James Klug, C-L-U-G.
K-L-U-G. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
She's getting it. Hey, let's go to the march. We kind of got distracted there for a little bit. I don't know, you guys. Maybe I'm picking. Here, hold on. I got to get water really quick. How was that? I don't know.
Interesting, dude.
I thought it was going to be a good introduction to an interesting conversation, and the only person that was holding the sign that I wanted to talk about was not interested.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Good stuff. Come on. Yo, we got a $5 super chat from Jeremy Jackson, by the way. When they say illegal entry isn't a crime, ask if they think DUI is a crime. Both are misdemeanors. I know. Yep. Great point. He was obviously very confused, that guy, maybe 25 minutes ago or so. Thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. Yeah, they I don't know why. I don't know why nobody knows what a misdemeanor is. Doyle?
What's up?
Why does nobody know what a misdemeanor is? Everyone thinks it's like jaywalking. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you've never had a misdemeanor in your life.
Yeah.
You're okay. We're walking, so you're fine. How are you doing back there? I don't know. Did it get bigger?
Free anarchy water.
Free anarchy water. Let's go. Sunblock. Sunblock's gone. Sunblock's expensive, dude.
You know it's an overwhelmingly white protest when they're selling sunblock.
All right.
Ah,
Let's get
brother.
after
Me too. Unpaid local patriot.
Hey, Snackle, when we're talking to people, we're gonna try to get the camera for like towards the crowd. Does that sound good? Yep. Cool.
Wait, hold on. I want to
Yeah,
get a picture
Snackle
of
behind
that.
the camera.
That's my
Patriot.
favorite sign ever. Jeffrey Dahmer has less convictions than
All right, what do we
Trump.
got?
Oh, brother.
What a shame it's right here at City Hall Library.
Oh, no.
Hey, we might actually have to make a quick adjustment. 20%. All right, stand by. You want to hold this? That mic's on. Give me 1 second. We're doing a battery change. Battery change. 1 sec. Oh, just angle it towards them.
Great.
Not a very strong case for democracy.
This is
water, or are you good?
I'm chilling.
Shall we? All right, we're back. Battery changed. Battery changed. We're back. We are back. No, it's just when you talk to. It's on my mic. It's on Doyle. I can talk to. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, no, you guys can talk. There's no audio on this. You can talk. Maybe keep volume down just a tiny bit, but you're good. All right. Excuse me, Pup, your thoughts. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Trump has got to go. Hey.
Oh,
sir, what brought you out here?
Everybody's expressing themselves.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay. How you doing, man? Excuse me, sorry.
I need to get a selfie when he turns his sign.
Which one? Which selfie? Which sign are you talking about?
So he's gonna, okay. Unpaid local patriot.
Unpaid local patriot?
That's me. Damn it, it's backwards.
Hey. Oh.
Here, can you take a picture?
Donald Trump has
It's
got
backwards.
to go.
Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna have to time
One?
it.
Which one do you want?
When he flips it and it says unpaid local
It's
patriot.
a great one. Yeah. Ready? His hat's in the way a little bit. Hold on, keep it going. Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
That's great. You
got it, yeah.
Perfect. Uh-oh. Did we lose our pack mule? Oh, he is.
We are unpaid and we are local and we are patriots.
We are local. Alrighty. Man. Let's go ahead and show. I want to show them this really quick. This sign. I got it. It says guillotine time yet. I took a sip out of it.
Is it okay if I tag you on Twitter?
Yeah. Remember the guy earlier who began his anti-Trump argument by saying, I'm upset about my favorite sports team, and then immediately escalated to, I would help assassinate
turn the sound
him?
off. It doesn't look that bad. This guy right here was straight ahead. He was filming us for something. Huh? I saw that. Yeah, you saw that? As soon as I looked at him, he stopped filming. I mean, team in security. See, it's tough to get conversations going when we're. Excuse me, miss, what brought you out here today?
Saving our country.
That's right. How about you? Protect our Constitution. What brought you out here today?
Oh, just the state of our country and just trying to, I want to make sure I can tell my grandkids I did something, to help our country.
What do you expect will be the change that is made following these demonstrations?
Well, I hope it'll bring more people to vote and to care about things. Yeah.
Right. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We got Alexa change the president here. Alrighty, Alexa changed the president. Who do you want to be president in 2028?
Anybody but Trump.
Anybody?
Just about.
Right. Would you Elon Musk?
No, let me rephrase that. No,
Okay.
not anybody.
Okay,
We'll have to find the right Democrat.
Right.
I don't know who that is. Yeah.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Let's ask her what the recipe for a glass of humanity is. Right there.
Didn't we already talk to them?
I don't know. Dude, I want to whistle.
One thing that's really interesting is with these groups, you'll find that a lot of it is similar to like the, it's like nothing was accomplished before the 60s.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if you came here 5 minutes ago, you built everything.
Yeah.
That's a big one. Which I guess is it's the extreme opposite of like, okay, well one side wants immigration enforcement, fine. You want that? We're gonna. Oh, hold on. I got it. This is the conversation that I was trying to have earlier. We're gonna go full opposite. What is the full opposite of that? They get credit for everything, you know. You guys, we're working on a video. I know you're on your cigarette break, but we gotta unpack this sign. You know, I'm coming here. I'm having conversations about ICE and all sorts of stuff. I'm James Klug. Oh, I'm on YouTube. But the reason I saw the sign, I was like, okay, we got to talk about this because we were just chatting about this. ICE, you know, they're the ones that are doing unaccompanied minor checks to make sure that their well-being is okay. They're the ones that arrest Trinidad gang members and terrorists that are illegally in the country, as well as all sorts of stuff. Do you want to see them abolished or do you want to see them reformed? Where do you stand on this, huh? Because Gestapo's a big comparison. Did you hear what I said? Why are you comparing them to the Gestapo? Ma'am, do you agree with this sign? Okay. Thank you. Have a good one, okay? Enjoy your cigarette break. Yes, ma'am.
Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
Excuse me, man. Sorry.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
Did he did that on purpose?
Yeah, I know that guy actually. I've run into him before.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go!
All right.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
He found his people.
Donald Trump has got to go!
Pretty good. Oh, sorry. He's blowing in our ears.
Like he's been in a video before. He's a local activist.
Oh yeah, we actually want to try to get a handful of conversations. He's gonna come back though.
Show me what democracy looks like!
We've got some signs on
Show me
pizza
what
boxes.
democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like!
You think he's paid? Alrighty. There's streets.
Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets?
What do you think?
That didn't take long.
Huh?
That didn't take long.
Yeah. No. Thank you, man. Let's keep going. How do we get a conversation while we're moving, huh? Hey, excuse me, sir, what brought you out here today? You mind weighing in?
Beg your pardon?
We're asking what brought them out here today. You mind weighing in?
Oh, weighing in what brought people are angry.
Yeah. Have you been to a No Kings protest before?
Yes, I have.
And then, how does this one compare before? We're asking people. I mean, is this growing? Is it? Where were you out
I
on
mean,
this?
it feels like it's growing. I just got here a little while ago.
You did.
So we're pretty, packed in. Right. But I don't know. I feel the energy is good. Yeah.
Energy's here, huh?
Beg your pardon?
Energy's here. What are you most unhappy about when it comes to the Trump administration? Obviously everyone kind of has their differing opinions on this matter.
Yeah. Mine's fairly abstract, but I just feel like the regime, I'll just call it a regime, is pretty much in the process of dismantling 250 years of institutions, rule of law. I think that's in jeopardy. They're going out of bounds in their constitutional roles. Of course, the war that they've just started.
Right. So a handful of things. What institutions are you most unhappy about? I know that there's been Education Department, USAID.
All of our core democratic institutions that we need. Academia, the Fourth Estate, even
Donald Trump has got to go!
some of the necessary administrative departments.
Donald Trump has got to go!
Also, what's going on in the judiciary are violations of the judiciary.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, sir. Have a good one, okay?
Yeah, take care.
I know. I'm looking at the camerawoman stumbling over everybody because it's like hard to get a rolling shot while everybody's moving. Just do your best. Just do your best. We'll try. Just do your best. Hopefully there'll be like a stop or something. We can try to have a couple combos. My man, what are your thoughts about all this?
I love it, man.
You love it?
I love everybody that's protesting for what they believe in. Keep doing it.
Right, for sure. Your message to the American people when it comes to this, do you think Trump's a king?
No.
No, you don't.
Nowhere near. And he nowhere near presidential either.
You don't think
You're on the sidewalk,
No.
please get on the streets.
Make us look
Because
bad.
we don't want y'all to get hurt.
Who's he making us look bad to in your view?
The whole world. I don't think we respect it now that we got somebody like Donald Trump in office. Yeah, we need to go back to presidential, have somebody that's...
You think Biden maybe, or somebody, Kamala Harris maybe, or who?
None of them.
No,
I don't believe in Kamala Harris, none of them. I think we need somebody that's coming up, that's been working their whole life to be president like always, from beginning, from when they was a child. If it ain't your dream, I feel like to be the president, I don't think you should be running the country because it's not your dream. It's like dictatorship. So that's what we need, somebody that's from a kid all the way up that wanted to be the president.
We gotta start raising them that way,
like our mother and father did, So that's why I'm against it.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. No president unless you. Why are we not doing the sidewalk? Queens, not kings. Make America great. Okay. Did you see that video of one of those guys wiping out the bus stop glass?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. Alrighty. Alright, maybe we can get something here. How you doing, man? What do you think about all this?
Pretty good.
You a part of the protest, or you just like spectating?
I'm here to protest, just be here with the group.
Right, being here.
Yeah, my first time here. So.
We're hearing that. We're hearing first time protesting. This is something that Democrats are very good at. They get people to get out and protest for the first time. Are you by yourself?
I'm actually conservative, so I'm a conservative against Trump.
Okay, you're conservative against Trump. We got to hear about that. We got a conservative against Trump. You mind?
That's interesting.
Sure.
Yeah, so you're out here protesting with Democrats, no kings. You're a conservative against Trump. Did you vote for Trump?
I did the first time, not the second time.
Okay, not the second time.
Yeah.
And then not the third time.
No. third time.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. He's ran 3 times.
That's true.
Right. So, okay, and your first time, second, what do you not like about him? What do you still lean conservative? Are you still voting conservative?
I'm conservative. I'm pro-life. A lot of traditionally conservative things I believe in. I'm also, but I don't like the way he treats people, the way he speaks, the way he's leading.
Okay.
I believe we should have a leader who has good character.
Yeah,
So,
okay. And then what conservatives, just to kind of paint the picture maybe for the audience, what conservatives do you vote for? Do you like? Just so we know. Politicians.
So the Solidarity Party was what I voted for this last time. It's a real tiny, small party, but I believed in what they were for, which is pro-life from birth to death, and just general civility is kind of what they vote for, what they go for.
How do they oppose? What are their oppositions to the Democrat Party?
Well, they oppose a lot of things in the Democratic Party and the Conservative Party.
Yeah,
they're pro-life. They're also protecting life from birth to death. So they're against euthanasia, stuff like that.
Against death penalty as well.
They're also against death penalty, correct.
That's kind of where you stand. And then you're out here. Obviously, you're out here because the Trump administration has driven you far enough to show up and protest against them.
Yeah.
Do you show up to many protests or no?
This is my first one, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you said. Okay, cool.
So I care about politics a lot, but I generally don't go to protests. So, but I think everyone should have a right to protest.
Totally, man. It's a nice, peaceful day. A lot of people showing up. Now, this is John Doyle. He actually voted for Donald Trump. He's a Trump supporter. Did you hear what he was telling me there? And anything that you disagreed with or anything?
I guess it would just be a matter of strategy. You know, I consider myself a pretty conservative guy. I care about the pro-life stuff, and I don't know if I would ever find myself in a place like this unless it was to interview people, just because virtually everybody here is pro-choice. I mean, they believe in total unrestricted access to abortion. They call it reproductive rights, and so I think that we just have to be a little bit more practical, playing the political game and understand, who our friends are, who our enemies are. And Trump has done more than any president, certainly in our lifetimes, to deliver victories to the pro-life movement. So even if he's not perfect in a lot of ways, and I wouldn't want him to run for Pope anytime soon, I do think that ultimately he has those values in mind, and he is capable of delivering on those victories in a way that Democrats not only are totally opposed to, but they would actually like to strip away those victories and make everything go back to how it was, 10 years ago.
What do you think about that, man?
I think there's a lot of generalities. I think generally the voters are not as extreme as a lot of the voices you hear online. A lot of the voters just they don't want war, which is something Trump said he wasn't going to do. As simple as that. And I know a lot of people who are moderate to conservative that don't like Trump. It's not because they're crazy lefties or something like that. They're a lot more. There's a lot of moderates. They're kind of over this. Just want someone that's more calm, more collected, more not total chaos. Because it's you never know what he's going to do.
You mentioned personality was a big one for you, so I see that. I hear that a lot. I actually primarily hear that from women, but I do hear it from men as well when it comes to more conservative people saying, okay, well, I don't like his attitude or something, but they tend to like his policies. Anything that you like that's going on right now, or no? The border crisis evaporating, basically. That tends to get thrown around as a win. You disagree with that?
So I'm all for protecting the border, which most people are. I don't like the way people are being treated, ICE, how they're handling things. So there's a lot of nuances. Most people want to protect the border, all across the spectrum. A lot of people don't like people throwing people in jail without even trying them or anything like that. Stuff like that is happening. So
throwing them in jail without trying them?
Well, the ICE camps, whatever you call those,
the detention facilities.
Yeah.
How do they detain and deport people without the detainment facilities, in your view?
Well, without a court trial, that kind of thing.
If they're expedited removal, they don't get one, really. I mean, especially returns or expedited removal at the border, they get nothing. It's a range, when it comes to the amount of due process that they're given, basically, right?
Sure.
But they would still have to bring them somewhere to facilitate that return home, right? When it comes to the facility, right? But if I'm going to steelman your point, you don't like seeing aggressive videos or something of somebody being detained. Is that a fair? Is that a fair?
There's room for civility. There's room for treating people. I want to treat people like Jesus treated people. loving your neighbor, there's a way to do that and also have civility, have order and law.
Totally.
There's a way to do that.
Jesus was big on law.
Well, he was big on loving people.
He's also big on following the law.
In what verse?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's big on following the law.
Well, he wasn't against doing criminal things, of course. Yeah.
No, yeah. He wasn't like encouraging people violate laws, though. Wasn't. Is that a fair assumption or no?
There was a lot of things in the culture that they arrested him and killed him. Because he was protesting, he was pushing against what was in the culture. I'm not sure if you would say that totally abides by the law. But.
I don't know. I don't know if that even sound. I guess that was their law, huh? That they were following, maybe. I don't know. Sounds a little bit corrupt. Okay, so yeah, when it comes down to it, then if you're bringing that up, is it love thy neighbor? Is it maybe no enforcement then, or are you saying okay, no, you're still cool with enforcement?
Well, I think a lot of times people go to extremes. So you can love your neighbor and also care that laws get enforced that are going to protect people, that are going to keep people safe, and have a sane country. So
I think that's pretty
there's
fair.
There's a lot of nuance there.
Last question for you, man. What was your name again?
Josh.
James. What's that? When it comes down to it, what should the punishment be for entering the country illegally?
For entering the country illegally? Yeah. I think it's totally valid to deport people if they break the law, if they enter the country illegally.
Yeah.
Just don't rip families apart. Don't treat them as if they're subhuman, because they're human too.
Right. If they have a family, don't enforce immigration law, even if they came in illegally.
No. If you just don't separate families. So if the whole family came in illegally, you deport the whole family.
Whole family. Well, they're given an option right now. Should they take away that option when it comes to, okay, well, you can either, my kid can stay with my aunt that's in the United States, and they're given that option, or they can be deported with the family. Would you support taking away that option and just deporting everyone together?
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought that through very much.
Sorry, I'm just trying to play this out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you had family and the kid chose that and the parents wanted that too, then sure. Yeah. So, but it shouldn't be just ripping families apart without even caring about what their needs are, especially the kids. So, yeah.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no
you were
problem.
great.
Yeah. Y'all have a good one.
You were great. Yeah. Thank you for the unique conversation. Let's get back over there.
Oh yeah, dude, we lost them.
I know, we lost him. I kind of feel bad we took him away. Am I spacing on Jesus being big on
not at
breaking
all.
the law?
No, there's even a theological.
Am I being an idiot here?
No, there's even a big theological debate on whether you are obligated to follow laws of secular or unjust governments, specifically because it was so explicit that you are to follow the law. But that was in a time when the law would reflect a biblical morality. So.
Matthew 5:17.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talking gospel? Yo? Oh. Matthew 5:17. I was like, that's crazy.
It blows my mind that. Oh, that's sick. It blows my mind that people will leverage and just say, "Love thy neighbor," therefore. No border. That's kind of where he was getting at right there, a little bit. I was trying to fairly unpack it with him. Oh, well, unless they have a family, you can't deport anybody.
Yeah.
What do you mean? If they have a family, you can't send anybody to jail if they're part of a family.
Yeah. It's also interesting, again, with the online conversation surrounding Trump, people are trying to frame it the people are giving up on Trump for breaking his promises on policies. Talk to people on the ground, dude. If anything, they don't have the stomach for his policies. You see what deportations actually look like, and people start to get, they get scared.
Yeah, well, I talk to people about this all the time, and they'll be like, okay, well, I don't like if they're chasing someone down and arresting them on the ground. What do you do if they what do you do if they resist?
Yeah.
They need more party poppers, they need more streamers, they need more please and thank yous, and then maybe they'll be okay with it?
Yeah.
Something to piggyback on that point, John. To piggyback on that point, you have a lot of, this is both sides actually, but everybody that was cheerleading Doge half of them don't have the stomach to actually see legit cuts to the system.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh. You know? Every single time it starts happening, people start getting nervous. Excuse me, sir. It happens all the time. And pretty much it happens, I think they get nervous because it's like committing suicide for your party, basically. We got a $5 super chat from, I don't know, something pineapple. Electric pineapple, let's go. $5 super chat, thank you so much. Klug and Doyle, let's go. All right, Doyle, let's keep going. Joel, grab the next person. Anybody, everybody. Who do you want? How about this guy? Excuse me, sir, with the umbrella. Quick question for you. Working on a video. I'm James Klug. We're working on a video for asking people. James Klug on YouTube. Okay. And so, full transparency, I actually voted for Donald Trump. I talked to everybody. And I'm curious, what brought you out here? And, you know, how's the day going?
Yeah, let's get out of the street.
Let's get out of the street, sir. Thank you for looking after that. All right.
What brought me out today?
Yeah, what brought you out here today? Hey, if you want a cheat code, you can use your
channel for somebody who voted for Donald Trump. That's fair. Let's see what brought me out today.
Can't say I'm lying, all right?
I mean, why would I? Yeah. At a time when
this is Doyle, by the way, as well. Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
At a time when the point is to divide people so that you can control them, I would say my reason for coming out today is to show that I'm not interested in that.
Right.
That the only way for people to conduct a democracy is to participate in it. And that's what I'm interested in. I'd like for us to organize more and be clear that what we want is for people to treat each other with respect and to conduct affairs in the usual way that a civilization would.
It's so funny you're saying this. I think most people agree with that position right there.
I would,
You know what I mean?
they would
And
say
most
that
people
they do.
believe
Yeah,
that
they would say that.
they would say that they do, right?
Yeah.
Who's dividing and conquering, do you see? Do you see the left doing that? Do you see the right doing that? Who's doing that? Who's breaking them down by group, all this stuff? Is it the right doing that? Is it the left doing that?
Yeah.
Ideological group, skin color?
Well,
where do you stand?
Asking who's doing it, where do you stand? That I stand for people treating each other in a humane way. And so it's not, I'm not super interested in
reasonable, that's a
right,
fair take.
left, that sort of thing. What I'm interested in is just, like you would with any other human being, look at their behavior and say, I'm not good to go with what you're doing. It has a negative effect on me, stop doing it.
Totally.
Yeah.
What's the inhumane action so we can narrow down and be like, okay.
The inhumane action?
Yeah, and your view for the
The
audience.
inhumane action is using the power that you have to dominate other people and making them do with their tax dollars and that sort of thing, things that they are not interested in doing. And then resolving that conflict specifically. Constantly lying about what's going on, pivoting on position all the time, trying to make it so that whatever you say is what goes.
I'm so sorry. I meant specific. Like, what topic are we talking about? Sorry. You got that?
I'm talking categorically.
Oh, okay. So you're just being general.
No, I'm speaking categorically. We could get specific.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, but what I mean, that's the thing is that when you dominate people by trying to control every aspect of government, of whatever, the specifics, when you lie about literally everything, constantly pivoting on positions so that it's not possible to pin you down.
Well, this is not a trick. I'm not trying to ask. I'm not asking a trick.
You're tricking me. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I was just wondering, like immigration, geopolitics, economy, anything specifically that you're talking about, or
I can't imagine that we would be able to get deep enough into any one of those. I mean, what I'm
Why not?
talking about is the way of operating.
Why would we not be able to get deep enough on that?
Because I'm going to be leaving in about 30 seconds and going onto my car so I don't get a ticket.
I don't want you to get a ticket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the way
it's been a riveting conversation. We'll chew on it.
If the way that you operate in relationship to anybody else is by threatening them, lying to them, so that what just happened you portray in a different way, you're trying to control the way they think about the world, and that is the basic domination. Is that my attention is taken by your ability to dominate the airwaves, and then you can't really make any decisions together.
You're not talking about me.
That's the point. Yeah, when one. Yeah.
No, I know. I was just clarifying.
No, I don't know you.
Okay, well, very interesting. I appreciate that, and unfortunately, we couldn't dig into any specifics on that, but it would have been good. I have no doubt.
Okay, what? I'm making a very specific comment about the way a psychology is handled when you want to attack and control someone. Right. If a person attacks me on the street, they blitz me. They get as big as they can, as loud as they can. They try to hit me as many times as possible. And the whole point of that is me shutting down and not participating in any way that benefits me. It's an attack. And so it doesn't matter why they're attacking me, what their childhood is like, whether they want my wallet or my glasses or the fact is the attack is the problem. And so I am being specific. I'm asking you psychologically to look at what it's like to have someone conduct their business by attacking other people.
Right.
And that's to shut them down so you can call the shots. That's what an attacker does.
Totally.
And when you're anybody that would want to choose a leader of any kind, chooses that leader because the things they do benefit them.
Benefit the American people.
Well, any leader of any kind, the point of leadership is to find out what people need and help them get that. That's leadership.
The American people.
As opposed to dominance. Any people.
Right.
Humans.
The American people.
Humans.
The government, our government serves their primary purpose is for the American people.
When you have a tremendous amount of power that affects people who are not American people, you have a responsibility to those people as well. It's not the same as it would be for the people.
Responsibility for like people in Mexico.
If we take American dollars and that sort of thing and attack Mexico, then yes, we have enough.
We got American imperialism, baby.
Yeah.
We're against American imperialism. We're against American imperialism.
With you.
Are you?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
He's saying with great power comes great responsibility.
That's right.
It's a Spider-Man issue.
Yes.
I like
It's a
that.
Spider-Man
Doyle, what do you think about that? Any thoughts on that?
I actually only interpret the world through Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, and so I totally understand that.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Ben would be proud if he weren't dead.
Okay.
This is the only sign that will get you into heaven.
Jesus saves. Moses invests.
Patriot.
So yeah, gotta go. But
thank you so much for your time.
The point is, you don't attack people to govern them.
Right.
Yeah. And when you do, you're not fit for.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.
And thanks for asking.
Of course, sir.
Take care.
He was like a little bit.
We met at Outfest.
Oh, hey, nice
How you
to
doing?
see you. How you doing?
Definitely rules.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's keep going, huh?
Yeah.
James, Klug.
Hey, good to see you. How you doing?
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
What are you doing out here?
Well, working on a video, filming. We're having a good time today.
Oh, we're going to be doing a media summit
Okay.
in LA.
Send me an invite.
Yeah, kind of bring all the SoCal influencers together.
Would love that.
So,
Yeah, please do.
I'm all for protesting. I just don't think it should smell like body odor.
It's Dallas.
This guy said, "I'm all for protesting. I just don't think it should smell like body odor."
I think he was a patriot.
That one guy that we were just talking to.
No, the guy who said the body odor comment.
He was not happy at all.
I think he was calling the liberal protesters fat.
No. I know what that guy was doing. The guy that we were just interviewing.
Oh, yeah.
He was very passive aggressive. He was very upset.
Yeah. Famously characteristic of left-wing men. And I think he even had a sign about masculinity or something, if I recall. Oh, that's Dallas, baby. Let's go. She peeing?
Oh, I don't know. I think so. Okay. How we doing?
Dude, Jimmy John's is...
Oh, all right. Let's keep it going. Since we're waiting. Excuse me, sir. We're working on a video. Quick question for you.
Yes.
How was the protest?
I got here too late. I marched, but I didn't get too many photos.
I think the march is still here, isn't it?
I don't know. If it is, I've lost it.
I think it went that way. Actually, to be...
That
you know,
way.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Wait, really quick, before you go.
Yes.
You have the opportunity here to say something to a Trump supporter right behind you. Your thoughts.
It's
One
me.
thing to him, okay?
I'm the Trump supporter.
It's this guy.
We've got to work together.
I'm ready.
On mass deportations?
We've got to work together.
I like that. That's a good one, sir. Thank you for your time. You seem like a
Patriot.
nice guy.
He's a patriot.
On mass deportation, sir?
And he didn't say no. He didn't recoil.
No, he thought of that and he gave a pretty... Okay, hold on. We got to stand by. Stand by. Doyle, phone away.
I can't stop
You need to
thinking
be
about
locked in.
that.
I'm only in town for today, man. Here, this guy's on his phone. Were you at the protest or no?
What?
Were you at the protest?
What protest?
Let's go.
There's peace and love in Boston, say.
There was a No Kings protest here.
Exactly. No kings. Down with Trump because he's kind of taking our country down.
Do you think he's a king, or where do you stand on that? And if so, like, what are your thoughts?
I think that kings are supposed to do right by the people. He's not doing right by the people who put him into office.
So you see him kind of as a king, but not really.
Well, he has some type of rule, but kings have more dictatorship. We don't live in one of those.
No, we don't. We don't. That's been a big thing today, though, is people saying that we're in a dictatorship. You disagree with that?
Well, we're not exactly there yet, but that's kind of where we're headed. Pretty much.
What are you not happy about when it comes to Trump?
I mean, definitely the oil prices. Oh my goodness, why are we starting a war with Iran? That's crazy. They haven't particularly done anything wrong, and they have control over the strip. Why would we try to take that over?
Iran hasn't done anything wrong?
Not necessarily excessively, not anything more than we already have.
They have killed thousands of U.S. soldiers.
Yes, and we've killed thousands of them, haven't we?
We have now. I mean, we're
Yes,
going over
we have
there.
now when we didn't necessarily need to.
Yeah, we probably have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that seems to be around fortifying the petrodollar. It seems to be about interfering with China's dominance on the global stage. A bunch of stuff, stabilizing the region, and that's what their argument would be, most likely. But gas prices, you're not wrong about this. They are crazy. Is that primarily why you're like, screw this guy? Like, if gas prices go down, are you gonna be like, okay, I'm cool with it?
No, I would like a number of other things. I just graduated from college, student debt. Why can't we do anything about that like other countries do? Why should we have so much debt whenever it comes to college? Why is it
What'd you go to college for?
I went to college to be a teacher, an educator.
And then you did that. You don't want to pay off the debt, or you do. You're still going to do it, but you want basically the taxpayers to cover that bill.
Well, I'm going to do the right thing, I guess, in the eyes of the people and pay it off. Yes. But
we could make an exception for teachers. I don't know. There's a lot of work there that has to be done with teachers, but we could.
Sure.
People could be swayed to make an exception for teachers, maybe down the road or something. But
that's the funny thing.
Why did Biden do that? What's going on there?
See, I got a scholarship for teaching, and if I don't pay it back by teaching, then I have to turn it into cash. It's a funny little scholarship, isn't it?
It is a funny little scholarship, yeah. Hey, thanks for your time. Have a good one, okay?
Yes, I hope you do too. Oh, and happy TFF, everyone, and free Palestine. Go for the people. Everything better.
Thank you.
He was very, very reasonable for a canine. Very reasonable for a canine.
I was like, okay, all right. It's like his first issue was gas is too expensive. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll concede.
Ackerd? Or no, Elm, isn't it?
This is Ackerd.
Oh, yeah, this is Ackerd. Yeah.
Or somewhere. Protest went this way. I don't know if that guy found it. Miss, your thoughts on the No Kings protest today?
I'm just here on holiday.
Same here. Thank you.
So they're going to City Hall, or it began at City Hall?
I don't know. They're probably going back to City Hall.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna make it back. Watch your step. We're gonna make it back to City Hall. We'll see if that's a thing. How we doing, chat? How many people are in the stream? I have no clue. Let me look at it. What do you got?
Watching is...
1,000. Yeah. How we doing, chat? You guys make sure to like the stream, please. Please and thank you. Yeah. What was gas at? Gas was at a 5-year low before this. Chances are it's going back down. When? Nobody knows. Doyle, do you have any take on that?
The last interaction?
How long do you think gas is going to be up for? I'm actually going to say 100 days.
Yeah, I'm not.
That might even be generous.
Yeah.
Where do you stand? Am I being too much of a trumper here?
No, I think that's probably correct. Certainly more accurate directionally than the panicking we're seeing. My bigger takeaway was that guy's going to be a teacher. He's kind of got an interesting hobby. I don't know. I would maybe prefer that class of person not be involved around children.
I think I just blacked out when he said that.
Yeah. I immediately GTA 5 cut to a different part.
I didn't know what to do when I was like, I don't know, man. Are we going back to the City Hall? Oh, I don't know this area, you guys. Oh, okay. So, somebody was in the chat saying this isn't live. It is live. What are you talking about? Ad for homeschooling? Somebody just said ad for homeschooling. That's exactly right.
True.
That would have been a good question. What are your thoughts about homeschooling? Yes.
Yeah.
And no, that wasn't it. He was a teacher, and you need to pay for his his college. Hey, you guys, really quick, we're working on a video. Quick question for you. I am doing an experiment here today. We are talking to No Kings protesters. This guy right here voted for Donald Trump. I want your thoughts on
I
that.
know.
Maybe a quick. What was it?
But why? But like seriously, why?
This guy.
I want a sovereign country, and I was very concerned to see what was going on at the southern border during the Biden administration, so I wanted somebody to come
and
in.
what was going on?
The worst border crisis in American history.
That's
actually.
right.
Actually, it was not. If you go
By
to
all available data.
No, not all available data. If you actually go online, and I just talked to somebody who voted for Trump because of that, and y'all stop making fun of me.
Oh no,
we're not.
Aren't they on your side?
You would
We're
think.
not. We
One
said
would
that
think.
you asked the right person.
Oh, did
we
you?
don't have
Okay.
glass jaws, so we can make fun of each other, unlike the president.
Okay, fully respect
Okay.
that. That's funny. Wait, so you guys aren't. I'm sorry, really quick. I want to clarify.
Yes.
You guys are conservatives or no?
No.
Okay. Oh, I thought you guys were saying you were disagreeing.
We are with her. No, we can make
Oh.
we
No,
no,
support
no.
her.
They're supporting
good,
me.
good.
Not let
Sorry, take it away, ma'am.
If you look for and Google this,
Mhm.
unbiased records
Mhm.
of border activity
Mhm.
given each president per term for the last so many terms, you will
Sure.
find that Biden dismissed more people from the country than Trump did in his first. Yeah. So there you go. Look it up. It's there.
Unfortunately, the problem with that is that they changed the definition of deportation, for example, to include people literally turned away at the border. So that I think does exaggerate those numbers a little bit. In terms of people actually entering into the country, it was what, 10 million people just under that first 4-year Biden term? I mean, I guess only 4-year Biden term, thankfully. But yeah, I mean, you had 10 million people flood into the country. I think that's certainly the biggest that we've seen at the southern border. And so I did not like to see that. And I'm happy
sure
to
that's
see now.
accurate, but
Oh, I'm happy to see now that not only do we have a completely secure border where you have like net zero crossings, you also now have deportations happening where these people are being sent back. And so,
And
you know,
murders. So you get that too. You can
murders.
count- yes.
That sounds
murders.
horrible. Where's that happening?
Alex Preddy,
Hmm.
Nicole Good. There are tons of them. So you can add those to your counts too. and
She
be
was the
proud
one who
of
tried to
that.
run over the ICE agent.
She did absolutely not. I'm sure you didn't see the video.
Well, I
That's
think we
the
saw
way.
the same video actually.
I think you didn't
struck
see the same
where she
video.
struck the
Driving
agent with her
away and
car.
told him to have a
Did
nice
she
day.
strike the agent with her car? Because that's what I saw in the video. Okay.
Is Trump an authoritarian to where we can't even drive over federal agents anymore?
I know, right?
Is this the America we're living
He
in?
did not drive over a
did not
federal
drive
agent.
over a federal agent.
He just
No, I said we, as in like the American people.
yeah, the
She
American
was just
people did
driving
not
her
drive
car
over a
away.
federal agent.
She was only driving her car away.
And she had just said, "I've
Was
got
there an
nothing
agent
against you."
in front of her vehicle or
No,
no?
he was
way off to the
beside
side.
her.
That's why the bullet went through the front of the car rather than the side.
I have no idea about the bullet. But I
Well,
can't
clearly
tell
not.
you what I
It went
want,
through
though.
the windshield, meaning she was literally running over him,
Yeah.
put a shot off, and then
Hey,
yeah,
guys,
something
really
bad
quick,
happened.
Really quick, I'm so curious. If we zoom out really quick, because you can grab something you don't like. Oh, there's a police shooting. Are you going to say abolish the police? No, that'd be a little bit crazy. Let's zoom out really quick and talk about the enforcement aspect of immigration. Are you guys for that? And is that a fair question? I mean, that seems kind of fair.
I was distracted. I'm sorry. For
Oh
what?
yeah, you guys are having a good time. No, hey, we're having a good time too. Are you guys for that when it comes to immigration enforcement, just in a general sense? I want to see kind of where you're at. I want to see if we can find some common ground here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I am for some levels of absolutely. I mean, I am for some levels of security at the border and security of other people, places. We shouldn't be allowing people, for instance, with criminal records in. That I agree with. If you commit a crime in this country and you're not a citizen, you go. I agree with. But there are so many people who are coming here, probably our grandparents. My mother came from Canada, from England to Canada to here to get to the United States, and nobody had a problem with that then. Although I take that back.
I'm sorry. When are you
because-
talking about that?
I'm sorry.
When did she come?
When she was a child.
With
her family.
What
Her
year?
family
Are we
came-
talking about like Ellis? No. Oh,
No.
he's from Canada. Sorry,
Yeah.
not Ellis. Okay. So what year roughly do you think?
30s, early 30s.
Right.
Yeah. But like,
I mean,
all of
immigration's
us
much
came
different
from
today
somewhere.
compared to then, right? In the 30s.
I don't know.
Do you think that
what
there are
way?
like cultural
Welfare?
differences that may matter? Like Canada, different parts of Europe, America even, all is like an outgrowth of Western civilization versus importing people by the millions from, say, Africa, South America, South Asia. Do you think that there might be more cultural differences between those countries in America than England in America or Canada in America?
There might be somewhat
Cultural differences.
Cultural differences,
Mhm.
yes, and I welcome them. I welcome
From
the
like
cultural
Are you afraid
distances.
of people in America?
In America?
Somalia,
Yes,
Haiti,
yeah.
You
those
are
places.
afraid of people coming to America.
Yeah, they make the country
Okay,
worse
well
off.
then you and I we're opposites.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that.
So I don't know what we have common ground here.
Yeah.
Wait, you would compare our culture to, let's say, Haiti, and you think that they?
No, we're saying they have different.
Well, his point is certain cultures can negatively impact. Let's say a culture that believes in
And
beating.
you don't think the Americans
beating women
negatively
for taking
impact
off headscarves,
the
like,
Native
we don't want
Americans who lived here? You don't think that the guys who came over on ships?
It was like barren land, and they developed it. I mean, they created the
And
most
there-
powerful
there-
country on the
there
face of
were-
the earth, didn't they?
There were Native Americans, Indians living here, and you don't think all those Europeans came in and slaughtered them?
Yeah. So immigration.
Stopped them from slaughtering each other too. Did them a little
Yeah,
favor there, I guess.
Sacrificing.
That's true. It's just objectively true.
No? Wait. Really, I wanted one more question for you. All right. No?
We're not on the
same page. Well, that's, yeah, I mean, you guys obviously voted for different people. That's okay, though,
True.
right? But you don't think certain cultures can negatively impact the United States when it comes to mass migration?
I think Americans can negatively impact this country, which
they
they are.
Would you take 1 million MAGA or 1 million people from Somalia or Haiti?
I would probably take Somalia or Haiti.
You would.
Most profound thing she said. We have nothing in common. Absolutely true.
The really funny thing is, like, no, the future can totally last if we just mass import all the failing states in Africa.
Yes. The Haitian people, say what you will, they're vibrant, they know governance.
The lifeline of the United States will be mass importation of people in Haiti.
Yes.
That is it.
True. Conan O'Brien told me.
Hey guys, what did you think about the No Kings protest today? Were you there?
Were we there? No, we just came across it.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
It's a waste of time.
It's pointless waste of time.
Yeah.
And a waste of taxpayer resources.
Right. Okay,
Yep.
okay. You guys had.
And we're from New York. We know idiocy when we see it.
Yeah. So we're well versed in all of it.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks, guy. That's no follow-up question needed. Thank you for your time, sir. Appreciate it.
Dude. Yeah, last time we did this, we were in New York.
We got the cameraman just bawling, laughing right now. What were you saying?
Last time we did this, you and I, we were in New York. That was a lot of fun.
That was.
Made me a lot more optimistic about the city and its residents.
All right, Doyle, you want to read these super chats?
It'd be my honor.
Oh, wait. Oh, we just got one.
All right.
You guys, we're trying to hit a super chat goal, by the way. Thank you for sending your super chats. Greatly appreciate it. Doyle, take it away.
Lore Master 6828 for $10. Thank you. Says, hey James, thanks for doing what you do. I think we all appreciate a chance to see how mentally challenged the opposition is. It's an interesting point, Lore Master 6828, and for $10, I'm glad you contributed. Okay.
Good stuff. I think we already did that one.
Oh.
Greatly appreciate it. You're the best. How's everyone doing today? Make sure to like the stream, share it if you're having fun. Camera angle is terrible. Stay right there.
I moved it.
You moved it?
Well, I moved it, I think.
I think we're moving around so much that
Dude, I am a hungry
we're moving around
fish,
so much that it kind of falls. So sorry about that. We're kind of using like a gerrymandered setup, and
gerrymandered.
There you go. Whatever. Good. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. Better now. Thank you, chat. How's everyone doing today? Was it happy No Kings? Oh, I'm just wandering off. I don't know where I am. Okay, fine. Happy No Kings Day, you guys. It's one of those days. Not bad. Oh, Evan, did you just send me zombie? Let's see. You did. Patriot. Zombie 618. Another super chat. They're just coming in.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go. We're actually going to be able to afford this trip. Support for the channel. Keep up the good work, man. We appreciate it. Zombie, thank you so much.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate the super chat.
Patriot.
Absolute patriots. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. I think that was pretty fun. You know what's funny? I was going to do like a members only to wrap up the day.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, because I'm actually having such a good time doing this one. We got a pretty good chat too. 1,000 viewers, that's great.
80,000 likes too. It's popping off.
1 million likes.
That's unbelievable.
Which
Dude, when I saw that there were
apparently-
18 million likes on the stream,
I don't know what's going on.
I've said it once, I've said it before. Klug County is worldwide.
You guys, did we really go like...
That big coffee place where we stopped in the beginning is right there. You want to go?
Oh, that's tremendous. Yeah. Although it's private property, they'll probably kick us off for filming. But come on.
The sun does not set on Klug County.
No, it doesn't. We're back. We're back, baby. All right, we got Prop Man, $20 super chat, Doyle.
Unbelievable.
$20 super. All right, Doyle reads the $20 super chats.
That's right.
Here you go.
All right, Mr. Prop Man. Thanks, James. Keep up the good work.
Legend. Absolute legend.
Hero, legend,
Thank
patriot.
You,
Thank you.
Absolute legend. Thank you.
Go Blue.
Hell yeah.
I go to school there. I shouldn't dox that, actually.
Hey, you guys, make sure to tip. Send a chat to super chat to tip the moderator in the chat today.
So true.
Absolute patriot in the chat, moderating, making sure that it is a safe area.
That's
It's
right.
a safe space.
That's
for,
right.
For patriots
That's
to
right.
have a good conversation. You know. There's a moderator. I mean, I think so. I think there's a moderator. Every single time I look at the chat and I don't have one, people are telling me to ban somebody. You know, like somebody comes in there and they just like spam it or whatever.
Dude, things get heated in the chat sometimes.
Things get heated in the chat.
It'll chew you up, spit you right back out.
What can you do about it, you know?
Yeah, you can moderate it, but that's about it.
Is the camera okay? Somebody said I've seen a stray mod.
My buddy David says he's at the back of the protest.
Thank you, Prop Man.
Yeah, all right, so we're about to get a little David
All right,
Carlson.
you guys. It's an invisible mod, okay? I don't know if we have a mod or not, all right? Maybe I'm just saying things. Don't judge me. What was that?
We're gonna get a David Carlson cameo. He's at the back of the protest right now.
Yep. Maybe we could just chill here and get some people leaving the thing. You guys, did you go to the protest today? How was it?
It was awesome.
It was tremendous? You guys, where are you at on this?
Oh, we were there.
Okay. Miss, how about you? Tell us about your sign. I don't know.
So true. I have no
clue
sense.
Okay.
Someone had to say it.
Okay, we got chats coming in to take care of the moderator. If you want to tip the moderator, chat's coming in. We got John Doe, 2523. Nothing says democracy like rigging elections. We got Hatch16T. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Same with John Doe. That was a $10 super chat as well. Thank you guys so much. Great stream. I also love how quickly that march dissolved.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, it's all is No Kings indivisible?
I think it's pretty divisible. I mean, they divided very quickly. Now they're all just like dancing and eating and doing whatever. The actual like resistance was so short.
Billionaire funded. Another successful billionaire funded protest.
See that stick? I see it.
That's right. Is this public property?
Yeah.
Back there? Somewhere.
Barricades in LA.
Fair enough. We'll do it. How you doing, sir? NOP. We'll get it going. Should we go through here and try to see if there's people still over there?
Yeah.
We're not staying. We're walking through. Right. Private property. They'll swarm you quick. Doyle, do you want me to keep throwing you in the fire? Or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this guy likes Trump. Like, I don't know about me though. All right, we'll be able to get a couple good ones. You guys, we'll get a conversation going. Give it 1 second. As soon as we get out of this little market area, we're getting a conversation going. Hope everyone's having a tremendous day.
Hold on, we're walking over.
You got a mic on you, by the way.
Yeah.
Right. You know that. the march, much like the border crisis, evaporated. Doyle, quick note on that lady's argument, which you handled perfectly. Wait. Can you guys grab a photo of us? Oh, damn it. All right, never mind. I wanted it. That looked amazing.
This is just it's brunch, dude. It's just a social event.
Right. So, you handled that one perfectly.
Thank you.
The funny part about the more simple way to put it is she's calculating returns and expedited removals as being higher than Trump's. Nobody's showing up at the border. That's why it's higher.
Yeah.
So, like, if you return 1%, it's higher than what the administration's currently doing when it comes to actual deportations. Like, maybe, probably still not even. I don't even think that would still be, because Trump, they're right around 500,000 per year internal removals. So far, at least, for 2025. Anyways, no, not even true what she was saying. Miss, we got to ask you about the protest today. How was it? Tremendous. Okay.
Uh-oh, getting a little patriot rain.
Yeah, a little bit.
Bill Gates said shut it down.
Hey guys, we got to ask you about the protest. How was it? Do you mind if we weigh in?
Oh, it was great. It was peaceful and
Tremendous.
It was uplifting.
What brought you guys out here today? Why are you guys protesting the Trump administration?
I mean, he's been.
Was it the biggest one? Was it how's the momentum?
It's hard to tell, but it's really big.
Really big.
Yeah. Crowds.
I mean, couldn't tell you how many people were here, but it's uplifting. It energizes people. With why are you here? There's like 100 reasons. Yeah.
And then when it comes down to any top thing that you're just like, we can't have this anymore. What is it?
We can't have an indicted, corrupt criminal leading our country. I mean, we're the United States
And he's
of
not
America.
accountable to Congress, and Congress does not make him accountable.
He breaks
It's just
laws
horrendous.
left and right. The Supreme Court's given him immunity. We've got to change that.
Right on, you guys. And then when it comes down to it, we're having some conversations. This guy's actually a Trump supporter. So we're having some interesting dialogue today when it comes down to people's primary points and what they're unhappy with, and kind of having conversations around that. You mentioned, breaking the law. He's indicted. He's a criminal, and he's president. Do you think that was lawfare or no?
Of course not.
No. Yeah. And then, anything on that or no?
I think it was lawfare, and I'm glad he beat the case. I'm glad he made it back to.
The case was never tried. The documents case was prima facie. He would have been busted on that. He had a corrupt judge who said it's illegal to appoint a special counsel. Since when? It's been happening since Watergate. Ridiculous.
What about the felonies? The felony counts that he got. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
When you get indicted by a grand jury, when you got, you need it has to be unanimous,
Totally.
okay? When you get convicted in a criminal court, it's got to be 12-0, okay? That speaks for itself.
Really quick. That
Sure,
district
sure.
attorney, you know who that was?
Sure, I agree.
Bragg.
Remember? And I understand.
Alvin Bragg. He ran on getting Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his felony counts.
Sure.
What do you think about that, sir? What do you think about that one?
I agree.
Where do you stand on that one?
He was tried by a jury of his peers.
In like a 90% blue district as well. But Alvin Bragg ran on getting Donald Trump. If somebody ran on getting you, would you be like, that's targeted, or you think that's cool?
I'm not familiar with Alan Bragg's campaign.
Okay, not familiar with it.
Yeah.
How about the judge? Judge donated to Democrats. Not too much, but clear violation of New York City law.
You mean Democrats?
Or sorry, rule. It's not a law. It's
You
more
mean
of a rule.
Democrats donated to the judge?
No. The judge made a donation to, I think it was earmarked for like an anti-Trump organization or something.
I don't know anything.
Oh, his daughter, thank you for bringing that up. She actually was fundraising and using the trial to fundraise money. So that's another thing that a lot of people kind of look at. And they're like, well, hold on, this doesn't seem in like such a clear, fair case.
I don't think there's any prohibitions about judges donating
There's a
to
rule.
any
There's a
party.
rule. There's a violation of New York City rule.
Okay. Well, you know more about it than I do. It's nice.
Well, you brought it up. I was just curious. How he got his felonies. Do we think that's lawfare, or do we think that's legit? I mean, if we're bringing that up, oh my God, he's a felon and he's in office. He was indicted.
Well, the only problem with that, and I think it's horrendous, but people knew that, and the people who elected him knew that. So I guess you can't do anything about
Well,
that.
do you think they did that because they didn't care because they viewed it as lawfare? Is my question. Is that a fair question or no? You think that's a fair question? Okay.
By lawfare, you mean?
I mean, bending the rules to try to get a felony. It's a Class E felony, right? They upgraded a misdemeanor to a felony, which, by the way, Alvin Bragg in 2023, I believe, quote me on this, downgraded about 50% of felonies in his district. But he upgraded it. He made an exception for a paperwork violation. Does that seem like targeting when he said he was running to get Donald Trump?
Yeah.
So that's why I bring up the lawfare, and that's a common argument that you'll hear from conservatives. That's why they didn't care about felony counts.
I can't stand Trump, but the
That's
other
okay.
but the other side has some arguments that have merit, things that they were upset with seeing during the previous administration.
Let me flip it around. Would you guys be livid if Donald Trump, a pro-Trump DA, was going after Kamala?
Getting mad, dude. He's trying to silence female voices that won't listen
that
to him.
far to get her felony counts.
I think that, you know what, they did that to Joe Biden's son so that they were kind of flipping the script.
Look, he's soy raging.
So
He's
that
storming
both
off.
sides were working
So you're seeing tit for tat, you're saying?
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time, ma'am. You're great.
I was offended by the way he was trying to silence female voices, dude. It really just...
Crazy. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's my buddy Dave.
Oh, hey Dave. How's it going?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. We're streaming right now. You want to say anything to the chat?
What's up? That's all I got.
It's well put.
Yeah. Thank you.
This guy Dave's crazy, bro.
He was my producer for a while. We did the election content and all that stuff. So he just does real politics.
Talented guy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Patriot.
That's right.
Good.
So he's gonna be rolling with us.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Well, pleasure to meet you. Thanks for joining us. I was trying to go slow on that so they could kind of put it together here.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hold on. People use that, and I don't know if that's exactly what he was referring to. I think it was, where he was talking about the New York City case, or did I take it there? Okay. So, I think that's a really weird argument. It's like you're bragging about lawfare.
Yeah.
So how are you using that as a plus when it's obviously a negative? By the way, we didn't talk about Epstein enough today. We were close. Like even those girls that had the Epstein sign.
Yeah.
They didn't even take it that direction. Like nobody ever takes it that direction for some reason. I think it's because most people don't understand it at all.
No one has any idea what even that story is about.
So they're just like, well, I'm not going to unpack this because nobody has any clue what's going on.
Yeah.
All the arguments that they bring up are like anonymous FBI tips, or they were claims that the FBI kept doing interviews on and found to be
this person's insane.
And that's why nobody, over the last 10 years, did anything about it.
Yeah.
Super Mario.
It's our boy.
Enjoy yourself.
It's our boy.
Thanks for hopping in the video today.
Dude, thanks for triple jumping into the video.
Super Mario, dude.
Yeah.
We got Dallas's finest here. How you doing? Yo, Dallas doesn't screw around, man.
Dude, look at our Patriot class.
Did we miss something?
They're calling it, dude. They're tired.
They're going home.
Literally.
It's raining.
Dude,
they're melting.
It was so bleak. We literally had abuelas.
I got an extra one.
Who were 85 dying, literally dying. Dude, EMS had to show up
God, so they can know the truth of who I am.
The optics are so bleak. It is all old people, foreigners, and old foreigners. Dude, if they're free, yeah.
Turning away from all the deception that is around us.
One for $5 or $5? Oh boy, do I have a $1 bill on? Oh no, I still have my Fight the Oligarchy.
Oh.
No cash.
Darn it.
Cash money. Yeah.
To have all the riches in the world.
What's striking to me is how like well organized it all is. The volunteers and the matching T-shirts and the.
Dude, there was a guy here who we've ran into at some point at some
Anyone else
event,
have an extra
and he was
battery?
blasting his fucking bullhorn in my ear. I almost had a little bit of a DC perspective. We'll put it that way, dude. I almost crashed out. Have you eaten yet today?
Left wing militia. What'd you say?
Have you eaten yet today?
Is that the
Yeah,
old
same,
one?
dude. I'm starving. I want to hit all the spots. I'm like tweaking.
Okay. New one? Perfect. All right. All right, stand by. Here, you guys. You're already mic'd up. You can hand it to Dave.
Oh, yeah.
You can hand it to
Back in the
I was
saddle.
just saying, what's up again?
Patriot Dave.
Patriot
Back
Dave.
in the saddle.
Yeah. They're melting. It's not good. Everybody's going home. Everybody's hungry. What have you learned today?
That we're doing far better than I thought.
Oh, yeah?
The opposition is tired. They are divided. They are retarded.
That's true.
They have no redeeming qualities. They have no unity. It is only opposition to Trump which unifies them. So that's why, dude, the demoralization psyops on the right are so on all cylinders right now because, yeah, dude, like, again, this is the activist class. Like,
So I just got here a couple minutes ago, and you guys were down the street a bit. I was standing here. There's some patriots that way preaching the gospel.
Yeah.
There was a couple more people. It's really thinned out in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What was the average demographic?
foreigners, old people, and then some combination of that.
Yeah.
And dude, I've been doing this, and I've been doing this a little while.
Yeah.
And I used to go to these protests, and it was more energized. People were younger.
Hey, your flag's upside
more like
down.
normal Americans here. And now this is just simply not the case, dude. And as like they're doing this whole protest or whatever, you've got like normal people like meandering through, and we would try to ask them questions. They're just like, I don't know, I'm just doing.
I'm not with
like,
these people.
Yeah, they're having a great time.
Yeah.
So that's important. Normal people are experiencing the great American century in a very positive way.
It was so funny. I was walking up the road, and there was a hotel, and some people had stepped out, and it was like husband and wife, obviously, just like chuds.
Yeah.
And they were like, you should have seen their face. They were like, what the hell? What in tarnation? I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
This is supposed to happen in Texas.
This is pretty, I mean, for them, this is a low turnout. It's low energy.
Yeah.
Like, look, what are we doing? A freaking class war? Like, okay, all right.
They were singing Woody Guthrie songs. That was fun.
Holy Reddit. I swear to God, there was a militant who had a Reddit badge on.
That's amazing.
It was over before it began.
A Reddit
dude.
badge. I should have brought mine. One gold.
Literally, it was over before it began.
Yeah. How long have you guys been out here?
3 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Getting a little PC, a little Patriot content. How you doing? Oh, dude, let's go.
Let's go.
We're deep cover right now.
I see. Hey, I like your jacket. Yeah, dude.
Was it a lot busier earlier?
Yeah, I kind of, but honestly, it was pretty low energy, dude. Everybody here is like old or like a foreigner. There was literally an old foreigner who died or something. Like they had EMS, and this like 85-year-old abuela was getting carted out. It's like not looking good for them. So.
Death squad though.
Yes, well, obviously, yeah. Yeah, dude. One of them had a Reddit badge I saw earlier, which I thought was hilarious. So, yeah, dude.
We're from Australia.
Oh, yeah?
Canada.
Awesome.
That's what I used to.
You're not here just for this, though, right? Or?
No, we're here for CPAC.
Oh, okay.
How's that? It was good.
Yeah?
Pretty good. I mean, barely. Well, apparently it wasn't as good as Spain, but like for us, it's good.
Yeah.
Australia yet?
Yeah, there's even more dead.
Yeah.
It's probably like the lowest energy.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, we like Australia, but.
No, they didn't sit back. We fucking sit back Australia.
Yeah.
We got kicked out of their event yesterday.
Out of where?
Out of their event.
Why?
I don't want to
Doyle.
Yeah.
To the Lord.
Do you guys
So
know
You love each other and that you'll never be separated.
George
Knight?
Yeah.
Your buddy?
No, but yeah, I know.
Everyone that knows in America went to
clam up with us.
Apparently, Schaefer's here, like, open carrying, walking around, so.
Here?
Yeah. Sexual patriot.
You see that?
Indeed.
Being a sexual patriot, I'm not going to talk about that.
Holy dogs.
I'm really glad that vocab term is becoming more syndicated. The Vrilify account, yeah, dude, that's so funny.
I guess it's like tripping.
Binary.
We can say that we have like walking around like
hotel.
Oh yeah, and he was like, yeah, and then someone made it into like a Silent Hill edit. Yeah, dude, it's so fucking funny.
You guys hear that?
Your body.
So.
You guys get like screwed with it all?
We get what?
Yeah,
Not at all, dude. They are so demoralized. It's unbelievable.
Hopefully we do.
The one thing on the
Yeah. Alex Stein.
Oh, I thought you said just
Yeah, it's great.
I was like,
I thought he said
PR,
Oh.
so all like extra little bells and whistles and stuff, and you have to do streamlabs, but for just YouTube, it's great.
Yeah, we just woke up. We just came by. We woke up and the whole. We got the window. Everyone's
Yeah.
We don't. I don't have much time. We can socialize after.
Yeah, yeah.
Want to keep going?
That's it. All right, guys. Nice to meet you.
What was your names, by the way? Jack, what's up? James, pleasure to meet you. We're gonna go try to get whatever we can get out of the rest of the No Kings. So. They're done. So like they had a march, and then this is gonna be participating. But pleasure to meet you guys. Yeah, dude. What's your name? Hugo James. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, dude.
Is there anywhere else that people might be at?
The surrounding area. So this was like the end of the protest, and so you just got to pick up whoever is walking away.
I think like Brendan Terraria was here as well.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he was with Stein.
Alex Stein. Yeah. No locations. Alex Stein was over here earlier. A couple of guys.
The blood of my son, the Lord Jesus Christ.
We can mute it if you want to get your thing out.
We were watching down
Real.
Shall we? Keep going. You guys, pleasure to meet you.
Gentlemen. Yeah, sure.
Patriot.
We pray you will. Thank you for your God bless
I'm
you
gonna
all.
hit record on the main.
Yeah, man.
Good to go.
You guys are hype mogging me a little bit, but.
If you want to talk to us, please say we're here. We'd love to talk with you. We love you in Jesus' name.
thank you.
All right, gentlemen. Yeah, great to meet you guys. Stay safe.
Real quick. Thank you.
All right, take care, boys. Nice to meet you.
You too.
All right, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right. Where are we going?
Best of luck, you guys. Alrighty.
What is that?
What? Dude, it's so funny that sexual patriot is now being used as a vocab term.
Did you start that, or who started
No,
that?
this like random Twitter account. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. What do you think? 30 more minutes? 30 more minutes of conversations?
Sure.
All right, let's blitz.
Oh, I'm starving. It's okay. We will survive.
Trying to get whatever we can. Pick a sign. Who do you want to talk to? What? One. Every vote counts with this guy. Did we talk to him earlier or no?
No.
Where's this?
I kind of collected that time, you know.
You guys working on a video? Quick question, if you'd like. I know you're in the middle of a conversation. What? Yeah. Jesus. Quick question. Okay, what's going on here? How are we doing? Is this blasphemous, by the way?
I guess it depends what you ask, really, right? I mean,
how's the protest today? Were you there?
I was there for a little bit. I'm actually I'm coming from a furry convention, believe it or not.
What?
A furry convention right down the road, Texas Furry Fiesta. That's where I'm coming from. How about that?
Wow. Tell us about whatever that is.
It's a furry convention. It's
same day as No Kings. Is there something going on there? Is there collaboration maybe?
I wish it's not, but I wish. What are y'all here for?
We're having conversations, political conversations.
Yeah.
So we were at the No Kings march, and then obviously it's kind of dwindling a little bit. But we're having some conversations ending the day and seeing what people are at. But were you not primarily at No Kings then?
No, I just saw it down the road. I remembered it was happening, and I was like, oh yeah.
I'm here. I might as well go. I'm not from here. I'm from Louisiana.
You're from Louisiana?
Yes.
Were you dressed as a furry, or you were dressed as Jesus at the furry?
At the convention, yes.
What was the choice there? What was the thought behind that?
The hair. It's kind of easy for me to do, so I just figured, I'll do Jesus.
You happen to have a Jesus outfit, and you didn't have a furry outfit. So.
No, they're expensive, man. Like $5,000 for a whole suit.
They really?
Yeah.
We got some rich furries.
A little bit. Some of them.
Thank you for your time, Jesus. We appreciate you.
Of course.
My man, what's going on? We just got done talking to Jesus.
I see.
What are you up to?
What am I up to? Well, do you want me to hold that? Or
Oh no, I'm just curious.
Well, I just got done walking with some of the marchers in the protest.
Yeah. What are you protesting for, man?
Just the administration in general.
Evil David
You know.
What are you not happy with when it comes to
the idea, no new wars. We're in a bunch of new wars now.
We ended. There's ceasefires and peace agreements.
I don't really.
But then we got. Well, they've been standing for about a year, like pretty solid.
No. I'm talking about Iran.
Several, but we got the big one. We got Iran now.
Yeah, I was about to say Iran.
We can't ignore that.
Iran is a new war. He said no new wars. Now we're in new wars. Gas prices are up. My grocery bill is ridiculously high. ICE out in the streets.
Why do you think they're ICE out in the streets, Iran? Why do you think they're doing this with Iran right now? And do you believe them?
Do I believe who?
The Trump administration, their reasons or anything like that?
No, I don't believe them at all.
Who do you trust more? Do you trust the Ayatollah in Iran, or do you trust Trump?
I don't trust either of them, man.
You don't trust either of them? You're out here just trying to make some music and fighting the machine.
Not necessarily. I just want my gas prices and my groceries to be lower.
No, I think literally every single American agrees with that take right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
And then as for, you mentioned ICE in the streets, is that a big one for you? Two things.
Yeah,
Obviously, no new wars. I mean, it's a pretty big black eye on the
I
Trump
would like my
administration.
money to not be spent on ICE. Like it'd be spent on like healthcare, maybe something like that. Something that I actually benefit from. I don't really benefit from ICE. So.
And then as for being out here protesting, have you protested a few times or no?
Yeah, I've been out here. I moved to Dallas pretty recently, so I was here for the last one. I was here for this one. So, and I was here whenever what's her name, Renee Good died. Whenever they shot her, it's another reason they're shooting Americans now. So,
when it comes to Renee Good, I actually voted for Donald Trump. But
Okay.
I have conversations with people from all over the political spectrum, all over the country.
I respect it.
But when it came down to that one, that one was pretty shocking, I think, for the nation when it came to the Renee Good shooting. You're seeing ICE top the headlines for months, and then that happens. It basically explodes, right?
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, are you, in a general sense, okay with immigration enforcement, or no?
Well,
outside
I
of that?
think,
Because,
I think in any civilized country, you're going to have some kind of immigration enforcement. But the thing is that when it particularly comes down to ICE, there are absolutely zero regulations or safeguards on them. I mean, they're allowed to wear masks and they're not allowed to show badge numbers. I think that's. There's a certain standard that all of our law enforcement, except for them, seems to hold to, and I would like to see them being treated similarly to how we treat normal law enforcement.
Okay, a little bit more.
Yeah, like when you're stopped by a police officer, there's a certain level of knowing, like, they have a badge number attached to them. You can see that it's a police officer. They're not wearing a mask, so it's not just some random person, and they have an official uniform. There's a level of decorum to them that we don't see with ICE, and I would like to see major reforms to that.
Do you think some of that might be to do with the fact that people are going around trying to take pictures of ICE officers to dox them, to get their identities revealed to the public?
Well, we can make stronger laws on doxing. We can always do that. But I do think the fact that ICE officers are allowed to go, they're the only enforcement agency that's wearing masks right now, and I think that that's not acceptable.
They're also the only enforcement agency being called the modern Gestapo. People are going around marching, talking about why we have to prosecute them akin to Nuremberg, where people are executed. I, too, would want to wear a shiesty were I in that situation.
What do you think about that? We're talking about, FBI, there's precedent for face masks, right? So it becomes a question of like, okay, do we want the face masks or not? Or is this just like we're dealing with in the weeds about an issue that we just don't even want enforced in general? When it comes down to it, he's saying, okay, people are going after ICE. They're following them. There's ICE watch. They're being hunted down in every city around the country. You see the videos. There's groups following them. There's organized groups following them. And then they also happen to, kick down doors of Tren de Aragua and violent cartel members and stuff like that. They don't want their faces out there. Where do you stand on that?
where do I stand on face masks, ICE using face masks?
Yes.
Personally,
Or his opinion on that.
his opinion. Sir, can I ask you what your opinion is again, just so I don't misrepresent you?
I am okay with ICE wearing face masks.
There you go.
I
Okay
suppose.
with ICE wearing face
Yeah.
masks. All right, can I ask why?
I think that they're being targeted right now by people who think that what they are doing is something more than just enforcing immigration law. It seems that people think that they're actually like disappearing people akin to some kind of secret police force like the Gestapo, which is what people were saying today at this demonstration. So I think that they have a real target on their back in a way that, you know, police officers do generally, but it's in a much more extreme sense, I think, with ICE in particular.
You get SWAT that wears masks, you'll get, you know, depending on the operations and whatnot, it kind of varies, right?
Okay, I do believe that in some instances ICE may be able to wear masks. What I would really like to see is a standardized uniform, because here's the thing, is that part of the reason that people have trust in the police is that the police wear a uniform. You know when you are around a police officer, if that makes sense. You know where the police are at any given moment. If you can see a police officer, you know that that is a police officer, and you also understand that that is not a bad actor. That is an officer in uniform. The issue is that I think a lot of people are finding it very difficult to trust ICE and to trust the Department of Homeland Security right now, because ICE, plenty of them are not in a standard uniform. People are very afraid right now. People have been shot and killed by ICE officers out of uniform.
Who you're referring to right there?
Who am I referring to? I'm referring to Renee Good, as well as the others that were mentioned. Alex Preddy.
They were out of uniform?
I mean, with Preddy,
that was Border Patrol. That was nice.
Still, but did you watch the videos that?
Yeah.
And they tackled him, they shot him 10 times the back. How's that? No. It's not very professional, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, you're also instructed, like the number one thing that you learn in concealed carry weapons permit class is don't wrestle with officers or resist in any way while carrying a loaded firearm. So I'm not saying he deserved it. What I am saying is you can get yourself in really bad positions. Really quick about your point right there. When it comes to nobody knows who they are because they're out of uniform, it seems as though they're being chased down in every single city that they're in. So it seems people really know who they are, and that's why they're following them everywhere.
People are following them because when people find out who they are, because let's be honest, people can follow, people can see vehicles, there are still vehicles. People follow them because, first and foremost, a lot of people are keeping tabs on them. A lot of people are warning their neighbors, all right? There have been plenty of legal immigrants here who have been deported. And let's be honest, let's speak real quick about the conditions of the camps and facilities people are being sent to. People are dying. People are dying, people are being abused. It has come out.
Don't people die in prison? Don't people get abused in prison, in jails?
That doesn't make it any less wrong.
No, but it's not like a majority happening. In fact, if you were to look at the data, I think you'd be hard-pressed to...
centers, or do you know about them at all?
I have. I've looked at centers, and I have also been down at the border and seen how they get treated when it comes... I think they actually... Honestly, I don't really know... Dealing with, you know, migrants or people in the country illegally, you know, if they're not resisting, they treat them pretty darn well. They come here, they get a ton of benefits when they're, especially when they're seeking asylum, when they're protected, all that stuff. They really do get treated well. And when it comes to the facilities, no facilities can be perfect, but I don't think they're just like full on beating them in these facilities, right? I think that's like a stretch.
I'm not saying everyone's getting beaten.
Yeah.
However,
No, I know. I was being dramatic. You know what I mean?
Well, let's not dramatize an issue. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right, because I think one big issue I do think we have in media in general is the dramatization.
Well, I think actually I was kind of saying that because you guys, I thought, was dramatizing, saying, have you seen the conditions of these facilities? They're literally detention facilities. Look, they have healthcare there, they get food there, they get showers there. They're not like the worst things ever. They're detention facilities. I mean, you know, I don't think anybody's like, wow, jail facilities are so great, you're living in luxury. No, you broke the country's laws. And instead of like other countries where they send them to prison for 5 years, we actually take care of them.
Or systemic imprisonment,
Yeah,
let's be honest.
like, let's be honest, our prison system sucked too.
Why?
That's a bad comparison.
What's wrong with our prison system?
I would actually love to speak on this.
Yeah.
All right. I am a firm believer that the goal of prisons and that the goal of the law in general should be rehabilitation. Let's be honest. I'm a Christian. I believe that everyone can be forgiven. People can change. At the end of the day, we have one of the highest reoffending rates. Let's be honest. Most people who go to prison, they reoffend.
Isn't that an argument that they can't be rehabilitated and they should
No,
just be in
because
prison
here's the
longer?
thing is that prison, essentially what prison is, like you get thrown in,
Yeah.
you're isolated from the rest of society, you're put into a very violent environment most of the time, and then you're kind of told to sit in the corner, figure it out. Maybe you work for pennies, maybe you get less time for that, you can get a little bit of money. But for the most part, prison does not teach you how to reintegrate into society. And most people who go to prison were not able to grow up integrated into society.
Sure.
Anyway, that's why they commit crimes.
Is it?
And so I think our prison system should be about integrating people into society. It should be about making sure people can come into society and feel welcomed and be productive members. If you send people to a violent, dingy place with other violent people with no real resources for education, upward mobility, and even therapy, then you're kind of just releasing the person the same way that they were, except now they've been isolated even more, and they've been put into an even more violent and controlled environment. So frankly, I fully understand and see why our reoffending rate is so high.
Because we violent. Could they just be violent?
They also do have those resources. I mean, you can go and be
They're
in
not
prison,
good resources.
and you can literally finish college in prison. They have all sorts of classes you can take. I mean,
They're probably not the best resources, but also
for being in prison is probably not the worst in the world. I mean, certainly if you had an impulse to seek improvement, rehabilitation, the resources are there.
Doesn't mean it's not bad.
It doesn't mean it's not good. It's not good enough. Let's be honest. Our country, our reoffending rate wouldn't be so high.
What about just keeping dangerous people away, right? Like, I feel like we see a lot of experimenting where it's like, okay, well, they could be allowed to go to this facility where it's, okay, the judge, this person's on their 100th arrest. This is what we're seeing around the United States, by the way. 100th arrest, and then they, no, I'm just giving you an example of 100th arrest. They have a ton of felonies, and then they end up killing somebody, And I feel like a lot of these dangerous people that
immigrant on the train.
Oh yeah, you see that guy's criminal record was?
Yes.
Yeah, he's been doing that his entire life.
Okay,
well, something that you'll see.
Here's what I'll say is that most people who reoffend, especially felonies, do go to prison. So I don't want the statistic on that to be misrepresented. Yep. Most do go to prison.
Yep.
Let's be honest. We can do better. Our prison is a for-profit system. Let's be honest. Like, everything in America, for the most part, is for profit. Do I necessarily think that that's right? Do I think certain facilities and certain industries should primarily be focused on profit, given the sensitivity of some, like especially healthcare? No, I don't think that they should be focused on profit. I don't think that's fair. I think that reduces human life down to a dollar sign, which isn't right. That's not the Christian way.
Imagine what the murderers in prison think about human life. I mean, you almost want them to have a more dollar-centered view than just something that was totally disregarded. You seem to have a view of prisoners that it's like the opening scene of Aladdin, where they're just hungry and in a moment of weakness they take something that isn't theirs. These people are literally like sociopaths who go around the world pushing people onto subway tracks, killing people on public transportation. That is not a mind that can be rehabilitated. It is not being in a moment of weakness and I just can't help myself, I'm going to steal something.
Well, here's
a very significant portion, actually, I think.
Here's what I'll say.
I think modern psychology would disagree with you.
Modern psychology is a joke. So I'm glad it would disagree with me.
Disagree with you on that.
Because it's not even a real discipline. It's like completely
Psychology?
fake. Correct, yeah.
Why would you say that?
Are you a psychologist?
I know, because I know it's complete nonsense.
Well, how do you know that?
Because I have taken psychology classes, I'm familiar with the school of thought, which, by the way, is what you guys are articulating right now, that the purpose of prison is to rehabilitate, and that if only we had better rehabilitation, we could stop recidivism from occurring. This is not the case. Like my friend here made a point to, alluding, a lot of people are just actually like by nature violent, and we have to deal with those people in a way that reflects reality, not pretend that you can take somebody who is like been practicing violence for their entire lives and just give them the right amount of therapy with a social worker or opportunities to take classes, and all of a sudden that person could blend in and assimilate back to society like you or I. That's delusional, and actually it gets people killed. We have been following your vector approximately for dealing with criminals for the past 60 years. It has been getting worse. More people are dying.
How do you explain the tough on crime era of the 90s then?
What do you mean?
Bill Clinton, tough on crime.
And things got better, yeah.
No.
Crime rates went down. Yes, they did.
In like New York City, they didn't?
No.
Well, New York City, crime may have gone down, but you can't just lock everybody up, because let's be honest.
I agree. You need to kill them, actually.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a very interesting,
very interesting. I'm going to be honest.
What's interesting about that? Societies have
it's not a very
always.
humanist take on things. I gotta be
Who
honest.
says I'm a humanist? If you are a threat to society and I don't believe you can be rehabilitated, yeah, why wouldn't we just kill you?
Are you religious, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a Christian. And you know, it's funny.
Very interesting.
You
and I have very different opinions.
Well, you made this point earlier, which reminded me of this. You can actually go back and look at like Germanic inscriptions on swords carried by executioners, and they would inscribe on these swords in English. The translation would be something to the effect of, "Lord, I pray for the soul of this man who I'm about to send to you," or something like that. Christian societies have always advocated for the execution of criminals, knowing that it's not our position to judge them and say, "You are a bad person, you should go to hell." We're sending them to God to do that.
Jesus say that?
I believe the 5th commandment is thou shalt not kill. And I'm sorry, I abide strictly by the commandments. I'm a Catholic, let's be honest. I'll tell you that right now.
Catholic Church loves the death penalty until 5 minutes ago, too.
Yeah, maybe
So.
that, I don't know, I can't tell you right now what the church's official position, but I do know that my father, Father John, very much against the death penalty. And I am against the death penalty. And I do not believe that any human being, nor a government has the right to take life, because no one gets to judge. No one gets to judge. And also, I mean, let's be honest, that opens a door. Let's be honest. If you open the door saying, okay, you have the right to kill somebody, that opens a door to being able to kill somebody for a reason that you deem fit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you can say like, oh, we're gonna kill this guy because like, oh, he's a rapist. Accuse this guy of rape. Like, let's be honest. In the Soviet Union, plenty of government officials that they wanted to get rid of, it's like, oh, 300 counts of rape, kill this guy. Because like, who's gonna object to that? It's like, oh, you raped 300 people? Yeah, kill that guy. No one has the right to kill anyone. No government, no institution, no person. I don't want that enshrined in the law. That's not right. I'm sorry. Now we're dealing with questions of morality, and at this point we're not going to get on the same page about that because we are dealing with personal conviction. And I don't know if I can convince you of your personal conviction if you truly do believe that governments, institutions, and people have the right to take life, legally or not.
Like, absolutely. I mean, because even what you're articulating now in terms of rights, that's not a real thing. That is a concept that is enforced by states. And one of the chief, like,
Thank you, John.
roles, yeah,
John
one of the chief roles of the state.
Like no enshrined moral law within humanity.
Of course I do, but the state's job is to reflect that. You know, if you just make general abstractions about what rights are, okay, now we have to have a conversation about what the state's function is in controlling or supporting those rights. And America and the death penalty, I mean, that's a tale as old as time. Killing people who are bad, tale as old as time.
It doesn't make it right if it's been going on. The longevity of something does not make it right.
Well, you guys, thank you for your time. You guys were wonderful. That was great. What an interesting conversation.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Oh man, you're gonna get us all killed.
I wanted to keep going on that. Hey, how you doing?
Good. You know Dennis?
Dennis, what's up? James.
Great to meet you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Good. He said a lot of good things about you. I'm running for Congress in Hollywood.
Right on.
So,
Hollywood.
I know. Yeah, it's a suicide mission.
I've seen you around on social media and stuff. How's the Hollywood mission going?
It's good. Yeah, I think great.
Should we wrap it up, you guys?
Yeah.
Were you at the protest today?
I was.
I'm streaming right now. You want to hop in?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you're interrupting.
I didn't realize you were live.
I cannot.
Well, I'm live. Yeah.
I did not know you were
I'm a Catholic.
No, it's all right. As long as you're down with being on the shot.
Well, as long as you got to bring this guy over. He accused me of being a Proud Boy and then of being Alex Stein.
Who?
This guy. He's like, you're a Proud Boy. I was like, what? He's like, I took a picture of you earlier. You're a Proud Boy. He brings up the picture. It's Alex Stein. I'm like, I don't even look like Alex.
Hold on. Sir, this is Alex Stein.
I'm all tatted up.
He's like
tatted up. Alex Stein.
He's like Alex Stein. Alex is a tall guy. You're saying Alex Stein's a Proud Boy? You saying? Is he?
Yeah, kill me. I'm right here.
I'm James. What's up? How you doing? What do we? You a photojournalist?
Okay, John. I used to want to sell a sticker like that.
No, I don't know, sir. I swam up to you. I swam up to you quickly. I don't know.
He's not baked.
John Green used to have a little gay sticker on his laptop.
Hey, Doyle, I enjoy our philosophical pause in the middle of our No Kings protest right there.
Right.
I thought that was pretty good. They were fun.
They're gonna get us all killed, but yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. Well, I love the whole like, no, we need to do it our way, which is just letting everyone out on the street until they inevitably kill somebody.
Yeah.
They're like, when did that happen? Dude, literally every murder in every city ever.
Yes.
Like basically that's the only people that are killing people in the country.
Yeah.
You'll have gang, drug violence, and then you'll have the schizos and the psychopaths that are for some reason still out on the street.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, like literally the
You
people
go into
who
any
are
suburb, there's like no crime rate, dude. It's nothing. And the fact that they don't see that blows my mind.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying?
I think they do. I think they're just cowards. That's all it is. They would rather be the guy to say that rather than admit reality and like acknowledge it for what it is. It makes them feel better to be like, no, we can rehabilitate that person. What of the countless people who've been negatively affected? What of Irina Zarutska's family? Like, yeah, you can rehabilitate that guy. It's like, dude, call a spade a spade.
They will focus all of their energy in every single topic possible on the person that's committing the crime and not the frickin' victims.
Yeah, they always
Bottom
get the
line.
benefit of the doubt.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
And it unfortunately gets people killed, and they don't understand that, and I'm not sure that they will, but we'll see.
It's true.
Chad, how we all doing? We're wrapping up. Well, I don't know, last one for them? We still have 800 people. It's dwindling, but we still got people. You done?
Your call, Captain. I don't know, I'm a little...
You're done. It's funny, I could like, I love this stuff. I'm having so much fun. All right, last super chats, you guys. You guys, if you're thinking about sending in a super chat, send it in.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. We're going to be doing super chats for the next handful of minutes or whatever. All right, what do we got? Oh, wow, I think we got to... Okay, all right, we got to catch up a little bit. Klug and Doyle, let's go. We read that one. We also got Lore Master 6828.
That's our boy.
Is it?
I think we read that, yeah. That's the...
You already read that one?
Yeah. Dude,
It says, hey James, thanks for doing what you do. I think we all appreciate a chance to see how mentally challenged the opposition is.
Not you for getting Lore Master 6828, bro.
I know. Oh, you're right. I'm getting some of these now. Well, then how do I know where I left off?
That was the last one from Lore Master. Take care, man.
Hey, you guys. Safe travels. Safe travels. Pleasure to meet you. Nice meeting you. Pleasure to meet you. Let's connect soon. I'm in
Likewise.
Orange County.
Take care. Thank you.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Let's be in
Is that
touch.
a tutor?
We'll follow each other after this.
True. I've asked you that like 5 times.
Great.
I should have worn my.
All right, what do we got? Okay. Zombie 618, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Hope you had fun at the No King Circus. It was a good time. Hope you guys had a good time watching. And then we also have Zombie 618 again, $5 super chat. Zombie's MVP.
He's a patriot, yeah.
Right. All law enforcement agencies have used mass undercover agents and plainclothes officers. Yeah, so this is where like you got to kind of draw the comparison for them. And I was hoping that we'd still. We moved on too quick from that one because that one was really interesting where they had such a big problem about the mask. And remember, like, your position gets no nuance, or sorry, your position, let's say mass deportations, right? You have to understand every tiny little detail of everything, and they have to get into the weeds of everything when they just don't want anyone deported at all. So like they just don't care about all those little details. They're just talking to talk, make arguments to make arguments. And then when it comes to their position, it's just, no, I don't need to explain it. No human is illegal. And so they have catchphrases. With that conversation with the mask, it's like, you know what? There's precedent for federal agencies using masks. Do we want officers using masks? Not in a general sense, but are you gonna go up to a SWAT raid and be like, why are you guys wearing masks? Like, I don't know, bro. This building has Tren de Aragua gang members in there, and they're convicted of child sexual exploitation, stuff like that. Like, are you really gonna go up there and stop them from doing that?
It's like you were just saying, it's the benefit of the doubt for everybody except the guy who's doing the right thing.
Right.
So.
Right. Anyways, you guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
That's hilarious, dude. They've got the Burger King crowns on. That means something very different in other circles.
It's absolutely out of control. Chat, it's been real, it's been fun. Thank you everyone for tuning in. By the way, camera lady, I'll end the stream, so don't worry. Doyle, your information is down in the description, by the way.
Yes.
You guys make sure to follow Doyle on YouTube and
Please.
Instagram and X. His stuff is down in the description. Greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll open this up just to make sure we don't miss anything, but we're wrapping it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're good to go. All right, everybody. Thanks for a great stream. We'll catch you soon. That was fun.